Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Big Rivers Conference Baseball from River Falls, Wisconsin. We're at First National Bank of River Falls Field in River Falls, and here we are today with the 2-0 River Falls Wildcats against the 0-1 Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's. Boy, these are always good, Brian. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kevin Westsaw along with Brian McQuaid. Hey, Brian, how are you? Let's go there first.
Great.
Good.
I'm excited for this game.
I am too. Good to see you today.
Good to see you too. You're looking snazzy.
Work, and then I got a council meeting tonight, so I got to head out of here. We'll probably six innings maybe again. Maybe it'll be a fast game. Maybe we'll get the whole thing in. I don't know. I really appreciate you and Mike filling in to take us home last night. Good job. Mike didn't, spend a lot of time on the interview, but just enough just to say hello and get the award out. That was perfect.
I felt bad because I'm not a tap dancer, and so I don't have that ability like you do.
Where's your material? Come on.
I have to go to a commercial.
We'll be right back after the commercial break. So it should be a good one today. We have Ethan Jeffers on the mound for your River Falls Wildcats against Brady Johnson for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's. Should be a dandy. Here we go. Let's go to public address announcer, Scoreboard Steve. Affectionately. Here we go.
Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's and the River Falls Wildcats. Today's game is being live streamed on the River Falls Sports YouTube channel. So if you know anybody who wanted to be here at can't be, text them, let them know. They can stream the game live.
We'll bring it to you.
Sports on YouTube.
We'll bring it to you, won't we?
Well, teams beginning with the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's.
Here's your starting lineups. First for the Old Abe's.
Leading off will be the designated hitter, Aaron from
Gunlock.
batting second will be the captain number 8, Jack Harris.
Jack Harris.
Batting third, the second baseman number 6, Ian Bauer. Batting fourth, the center fielder number 7, Grant Locken. Batting fifth, the right fielder number 12, David Anthony. Batting sixth, the shortstop number 2, Blake Booker. Batting seventh, first baseman number 4, Logan Zinsmaster. Batting eighth, third baseman number 5, Ryan Reisman.
Bauer.
Batting ninth, left fielder number 19, Ben Strayer. And the starting pitcher for the Old Abe's today is number 17, Brady Johnson. Here's the starting lineup for the River Falls Wildcats.
Now we'll go for the River Falls Wildcats. They brought their fans.
Shortstop, number 2, Chase Rudolph.
Chase
Batting
Rudolph.
second, the second baseman, number 7, Cal Uskar.
Cal Uskar.
Batting third, first baseman, number 22, Brooke Gerard. Batting fourth, center fielder, number 20, Auden Paganin. Batting fifth, right fielder number 5, Landon McQuaid. Batting sixth, third baseman number 25, Cal Dumont.
Cal Dumont.
Batting seventh, the catcher number 3, Colton Mays.
Colton Mays.
Batting eighth, designated hitter number 24, Lane Amadon. Batting ninth, left fielder number 9, Quentin Anderson.
We call him Q.
Starting pitcher for the Wildcats today is number 10, Ethan Jeffers.
Ethan Jeffers, the junker. I like him a lot.
And the rest of the Wildcats. At this time,
Jim Bones loosened up the vocal cords. He's been back there giving the. He's about ready to go for the national anthem. Here we go.
And you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly
Brown, class of '63. He had a little hiccup in the beginning. He had maybe a seed stuck in the throat. He worked through that, and we're ready to go. Oh, good stuff. Big Rivers Conference baseball on tap today. Ethan Jeffers versus Brady Johnson. Start it up. Let's go. Wildcats take the field. Why don't we do this? Why don't you put the defense on there, and we will go ahead and we'll pull that up, and we'll go around defensively for your River Falls Wildcats today. On the bump, there he is, Ethan Jeffers. He'll be thrown to his battery mate, Colton Maves. Let's work ourselves around the horn. Brooks Rivard will be over at first base. Cal Usgard will guard the infield on the right side at second base. Chase Rudolph will play shortstop today. Cal Dumond will be at third base. Quentin Anderson out in left field. We call him Q. He's out there in left. Auden Pankin covering some real estate in the center field position. And Landon McQuaid out there in right field covering the right side for your Wildcats. If you could toggle out of that, that would be outstanding. And we'll get ready to go here. All righty, we'll pull this down, put it right in place. And I think we are going to be set to go. Let me just check that. Let me see here. Because I'm always trying to fine tune things. You want to get that just right. Right there. Get our shots in place. There he is. Ethan Jeffers had a real nice outing his last time out. Got himself a win. Complete game, I believe I remember correctly, Brian.
Yes. Yep.
Leading off the Old Club Memorial Old Age is designated hitter number 1, Aaron
Some wind
Bell.
blown out today. So
Wind is blowing right out. Pretty 10 to 20 miles an hour probably.
I would imagine there'll be a couple home runs today.
Yeah, there could be. I'd like to see that.
Me too.
Right down Hanson Drive and run underway 0-1 on designated hitter Aaron Gunlock. Designated hitter batting in the one spot. You don't see that often, Brian. Then he comes back with a little spinner. It is 0-2. If you get the old number 1 off of Jeffers' arm, you might as well go to Rippon, because that might be the only one you're going to see in the at-bat.
Does throw a lot of breakers.
A lot of breakers. Here comes the 0-2 on its way. Ground ball left side. Gathered onto first. Got him by half a step. Nice play over there by third baseman Cal Dumond. Rates fans here in the stands. Atta baby Cal, they said. It's 1 up, 1 down. Grounder to third. 5-3 if you're scoring along at home. There's 1 down. Now we go to Jack Harris. Jack Harris is in, catcher for the Old Clare Memorial Old Abes. Hey, Lori Bishop, welcome aboard. And Kate's on. She said, let's go, Cats. Check swing foul. You know, I think they have us on in the concession stand as well. They put a TV down there so they can watch the game. So
Is that right?
yeah, so hello, Liney's Lodge, if you're watching and have the
I
volume
didn't
on
know
down there.
that.
Oh, yeah. They don't miss a beat here at
They don't.
First National Bank at River Falls Field. They got it all covered. The pitch. Check swing. Yes, he did, and it's quickly 0-2. This is housekeeping that you really don't care about, but I kind of moved my shots around down here. I'm a lot more comfortable today.
Are you?
Oh, yeah, I got it where I want it. The pitch. That's low. Now 1-2. Want to say hello to my mother who's watching from Waupun, Wisconsin. Hello, Mom. Glad you could join us this afternoon. Brian McQuaid, Kevin Westhouse bringing you the action. Glad you're here. The 1-2 pitch off the arm of Jeffers. Flown up right side. Got room, fighting the sun. Oh, nice job by the second baseman. That's his ball all the way. And Cal Usgard calls off Brooks Rivard. And that's the right call. And what a great play by second baseman Cal Usgard. And Jack Harris flies out to the second baseman. There's quickly 2 down. Now we go to Ian Bauer. Mike Jones says, let's go Cats. Mike Jones, a name so good it sounds like an alias. Who are you? I'm Mike Jones. Bill Smith's friend. Right? I mean, it's a good one. You're like, oh, okay. When in doubt, just go with the Mike Jones. I knew a Mike Jones growing up. Did you know a Mike Jones or not?
I did not know Mike Jones.
Look out. That's fastballs inside. It's now 1-1 to Ian Bauer. Ian Bauer. That's a good name, too. It sounds like he could be in some crime movie. Who was the Bauer in the Jack Bauer? Yeah. I think that's something my mom watched with Jack Bauer, I believe. She's like, oh, yeah, Kevin. Mm-hmm. What movie was that, Mom? She'll text me. The 2-1. That fastball's at the knees on the corner. It's now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 in the bucket. Ethan Jeffers looking good here in the early going, Brian.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Has what he likes from his battery mate, Colton Maves. The 2-2. How about a 12-6 yacker that drops in there? And that was filthy. And got Ian Bauer swinging, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. 1/2 inning of play. Complete from First National Bank of River Falls Field. It's the Old Abes from Eau Claire Memorial. Nothing. And your River Falls Wildcats coming to bat. Billy Jensen, welcome aboard. He says, Westy and the OG. Thanks for the broadcast, fellas.
Hopefully he's healing up.
Yeah, hopefully he's healing. Said he's feeling better. Can you toggle this out then? And so we'll go defensively. We'll go defensively for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes. We'll pull that up right here. So defensively for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes, it'll be Brady Johnson on the rubber. Jack Harris will be his battery mate behind the plate. Let's go around from the right side and around the infield. Logan Zinsmaster will play first base. Ian Bauer will play second base. Blake Blake Buer will play shortstop. Ryan Reisman will play third base. Ben Strayer will play third base. Grant Locken will play center field. And David Ankeny will be out there in right field for Eau Claire Memorial. I can just toggle that back, and we'll be ready to go here.
I think this to adjust our batting positions here.
Did I not have it right?
Nope, just had to go forward one.
Just
no, it's
one?
because you were
Probably
because you were entering them in.
Oh, yeah, that's it. All right, Chase Rudolph will lead off for your River Falls Wildcats. So, Bill, I worked a little extra hard today. We're entering the names and make sure I got them all right. Yesterday, I was a little sloppy yesterday. A little sloppy. Not today. Here we go. Bottom of inning 1. That's just down ball 1. Brian McQuaid, he's locked in. You know,
I am.
Day 2 now. It's like, boy, this is easy. The 1-ball pitch. That one finds the corner. It's now 1-1 to shortstop Chase Rudolph. Having a real nice season at shortstop for the River Falls Wildcats. The 1-1. That little slide piece is just off the plate. Now 2-1. I think it's one that Brady Johnson kind of wanted there. Didn't get the call. It's 2-1. Sun-drenched afternoon, nearing 70 degrees. Boy, the weather changed midday today. That one's there. It's 2-2. It was cool till about noon. Then the sun came out and went up like 15 degrees in a matter of 30 minutes. Did you notice that?
I know, because I get to work early, and I don't leave until I leave.
Yeah.
So I walked out. I was like,
you're dialed in. You didn't got time for getting outside. You got customers and clients to take care of.
That's what I asked. Asked them before I left, and they said, "Nice out there." And they it's really nice.
I went home and had some leftover Easter ham.
Oh, you did.
The 3-2. That's flown to right field.
That's
over
over.
That's over Bino's head. That's all the way to that one hop to River Falls Chiropractic sign.
Get there.
And he fell, and he's just into second base. So that got over. We talked about the wind. That thing really carried.
It sure did.
Nadbino said that got over right fielder David Ankeny head out in right field, and Chase Rudolph got himself a leadoff double.
He was committed, though. He fell, and he still got up.
Yeah, he tripped between first and second. He caught a cleat, you might say, huh? Runner leading off the second, shows bunt, fouls it back. That was kind of riding up in on him, and didn't get the bunt down. Now the runner's got to go back to second base. Cal Uskar trying to get this runner to third with nobody out. It's 0-1. Let's see if they have him bunt again here. Keep an eye on it right here. Possible bunt situation. Runner out to his lead. Shows bunt. Offers at it. Caught. And now it's 0-2. Now he's going to have to swing away here, I'm assuming. There's your runner at second. You know, still, you can just roll, just push one to the right side. You can get him over there. Runner out to his lead. No balls and 2 strikes on second baseman Cal Uskard. The pitch. Strike 3 looking, and that's a big out, 1 down. Good pitch off the arm of Brady Johnson. Now we go to Brooks Rivard. He's been clutch this year. Had a nice game-winning triple earlier in the season.
It's a good win for him, too.
Oh, yeah. A really good win for Brooksy. Get one up in the wind, huh? That's down. There's your runner out there at second base with 1 out. See if Brooksy can get him in. The 1-ball pitch to Rivard. That's high and away, now 2-0. Auden Pankinen, 4-hole hitter, waits on deck. Boy, you'd really like to get this, capitalize on that leadoff double here.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Yesterday, that was a little bit of snake bite, right, where we had runners in scoring position and couldn't get that clutch hit, and had a missed suicide squeeze, and kind of cost him. So you got to strike early when you get the opportunity, and I think this is a good one here. The 2-0 pitch to Brooksy. It's on its way. Flowing up, following out a play. A good healthy hack there by Brooks Rivard. He was looking fastball, got one right in the juicy zone. Just couldn't get it in play and fouls it away. It's now 2-1. Had one in the hit me zone. But I like what you're saying. The wind is blowing out to right center today. This is a Brooks Rivard wind today, blowing out at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. The 2-1. That's away now, 3-1. Yeah, Chase Rudolph got one up in the wind and sent right fielder David Ankeny back, and Ankeny just couldn't get to it. 1 hop, the River Falls Chiropractic sign. Mr. Todd Frisch, Dr. Todd Frisch out there, and Dr. Amy Hatala. Todd Frisch should be happy about that. The 3-1 to Brooks. That one finds the corner, now 3-2. Welcome aboard, everybody. Get up on the chat section. Let us know where you're watching from. Say hello. Hit the like button. We don't ask for a lot. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Brady Johnson stares in a little extra long to his battery mate, Jack Harris. Now he's got legs and time has been called. Yeah, it took quite a while, and Mr. Brooks Rivard says, I need to step out of this thing and reset this right now. Pretty big hole in the right side. Look at that right there. Brooksy could get one through over there. Huh? How about it? The pitch. Flowing up. Left side. Left fielder giving chase.
Oh,
and can't quite get there.
Good hustle.
Great hustle by left fielder Ben Strayer. He went a long ways.
He did.
He went a good old-fashioned country mile for that and just couldn't quite get there. And Brooksy will hang tight at 3-2. Yeah, he went a long ways for that, didn't he?
He did. He did a great job.
We'll stick at 3-2 to Brooks Rivard. Like I said, I like that hole right there on the right side.
Yeah, I see it.
crowd getting into it early. He walked him. And Brooks Rivard, good at bat there by Brooks. He saw a lot of pitches. Gets himself the one out walk, and now we go to Auden Pankinen. Auden Pankinen will make his way to the dish with runners at first and second and just one out. Brooks Rivard over there at first. Chased Rudolph with a leadoff double out there at second base. Auden Pankinen trying to get one through here, huh? Steps off. We'll reset it. Hey, how about today again? We got the same colors. Just a little more purple on our player.
Right.
Curveball drops. Starts him out with a breaking ball. Drops in there. It's 0-1. I'm going to go on a crusade. I'm going to go and try to get a WIAA rule change that no teams cannot wear the same colors on a field. I'm not going to win that.
You go light dark.
Yeah, I'm not going to win that.
Is that a football rule?
Yes, it should be. Like in Major League Baseball too. Like you pick a color and team wears the opposite color.
Right.
This is total tongue-in-cheek, and I'm not getting on anybody. But in 2025, to have two teams wear the same color, just lazy. Like you can make a call, text somebody. Just lazy. The 1-1 pitch. Just away, now 2-1. And I say that 100% jokingly, but yeah, there's no need. Got 3 color uniforms. And then the rule should be the home team gets to decide. Right? If we're wearing dark, you wear light. If we're wearing light, you bring the darks.
I feel like that was when I.
Wasn't it was it an unwritten rule, or was that actually a rule when we played? Because no teams ever wore the same color.
I thought
Like
when
if
we were
you're-
home, we were whites.
Uh-huh.
In a way, we wore darks.
So we were opposite in Waupun. We were home, we wore the dark top, and then in a way we wore the white top. And we only had one pair of pants back in the day, right? The 3-1, chopper right side. Got to go to second for one, on to first. That's not in time. Run does not score. They get the force out at second. So Pankinen reaches on a fielder's choice, and now it's just runners at the corners. So there's 2 down now on the infield, ground out, fielder's choice. Now we go to Landon McQuaid. No pressure here, Dad. 2 outs,
None.
runners at the corners. He's out there for McQuaid. Let's see if he can find a way to get one through and get the Wildcats on the board here early. Check the runner. Oh, little crossover step at first base. We better get you over there and take a look at that. Yeah, I did a little crossover step, did Pankinen, and was like, whoop, 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 whoop. But he did get back in safely. You know what you might see here? A delayed steal. Pickle. Try to score that run that way. Hammered through on the left side. Oh, baby. Bino, the kid, scorches one in between the third baseman and shortstop and plates the run. RBI single for McQuaid. That's a big one. Put him on the whiteboard. That a baby. Getting that run in right there is really a big deal in this game. Now we go to Cal Dumond. That's a big deal. As far as big deals go, that's a pretty big deal.
I'm proud of him.
I would be on that. He squared that thing up. It was cooked into left field. Exit velo was 103 on that. The pitch. That hit him.
Oh, it did.
It like skipped and hit him in the hoof, and on down to first goes Cal Dumond, hit by pitch. Now that's going to load him up for Colton Maves.
Colton had in chip, he smoked a ball off the wall in left field. Then he hit the hit one down the third baseline to score our only run in the winning run in Chippewa.
See if you still got some more in the tank
I think
right
he
here.
does.
We'd
I
like.
talked to him a little bit before the game. I said, you hit the same one you did in Chippewa. It's out today.
Oh, yeah, with that wind blowing out. Bases loaded. There's one in. 2 outs. Maves looks that one away. He can be pretty fussy here, heading the count. Bases loaded. He's the catcher today for the Cats. Boy, it'd be really nice. One is good. I'm going to get greedy now. How about 2 more? Brady Johnson already thrown 25 pitches here in the first. The pitch. That yacker drops in there. It's now 1-1. So, yeah, we got kind of sidetracked on the uniform conversation. But, yeah, I think maybe there's an unwritten rule. No teams ever wore the same color. Do you remember ever having that dilemma?
I didn't.
I think is that a recent phenomenon?
Maybe for baseball.
Maybe. The 1-1. That's there now. 1 and 2 on that spinner. It's a little bit more on that. And teams, in the old days, you'd have 2 colors, dark and light. And now teams 3, 4, 5, alternate uniforms.
Yeah.
You got all these choices, and then you end up spinning the wheel, and they both come out with the same color. Come on. Lazy. The 1-2. Fouled away at the plate. We'll stick at 1 and 2. At least today, Eau Claire Memorial's got the maroon. It's a little bit different. But to the casual eye, it's pretty close. I'm thinking of the grandmas watching at home. Like, I can't tell who's who. Well, we can't either. We know because who's batting. River Falls batting. And we'll call time. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bases are juiced. They're full of Cats. Brady Johnson pitching. Would that be a Brady bunch on the That's away.
Ooh. Auden thought that got away
Yeah.
from him. He was ready.
Are there any parents that got that reference out there? Is some parents still, are they old enough to get the reference? Is it the Brady Bunch reference or not?
I think they get that. No, they get that.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Brady Johnson set, and here he comes. Hammered back right into your living room. 1 run is in. Here comes another one. Oh, they're going to hold him up. They're going to go station to station. That kid, he wants a runner. Wow. That ball was walloped, Brian. Plate's another one. That got on that center fielder quick. You think you're going to send Pankinen maybe around third, but they're like, not yet. They're actually, that Pankinen scored, sending McQuaid around third, and they're like, not yet.
What a great play by center field, though.
Yeah, he got there quick.
To get that in.
So it'll be fun to talk to Landon after the game and say, God, do you think you could have scored on that? He probably doesn't know because he wasn't watching the ball. He trusted his coach, right?
I think it was the right move.
Okay. I was doing a lot of stuff, so I really didn't see where the ball was on that per se. But I know it must have got to that center fielder quick because it was absolutely walloped out into center field.
The center fielder got it in fast.
He did. He did a lot of things fast. Back up to the middle. Shortstop's going to just step on the bag and get the force out right there. So that'll do it. But not before. That goes 6 unassisted if you're scoring along at home with your McGregor scorebook and your number 2 lead pencil. Shortstop, and he's number 6. He just steps on the bag. They get 3 runs. 3 runs on.
Whoop, my fault. I'm behind her on.
No, it's 2. It's a 2 run. 2 runs.
Okay.
2 runs. Is it 2 runs or 3?
2
run. I have. Didn't Pankinen score on that last hit? And then Brooks Rivard scored, and Chase Rudolph scored. Rivard did not score. Oh, I filled in the wrong thing. So there we go, 2 runs. So Rivard did not score. So Rudolph scored and Pankinen scored. They get 2 runs on the 1, 2, 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 1 in the books, 2-0 Cats. You going to put hits down too, Brian?
Sure can. Can you tell me how many?
Yeah, I think it's three. Three for
Did you
the
say
Cats.
three?
Yep. Yeah, right. Your Brooks did not score. If you got the 4-3 put out on the Pankinen fielder's choice. So that was my scorebook faux pas. So I'm going to say hello to Rob Darius. Has tuned up the driveway, the lawn, started filling up the swim spa, finished up just in time for some Wildcat baseball. I wish I was doing that this afternoon, Rob. Is everything tightened up, buttoned up? Good first inning, huh, Robbie D? 2-0 Cats. 4, 5, and 6 due up. Fastball on the outside corner. Oh, that hit him, plunked him. Breaking ball just didn't break enough, and Grant Locken hit by pitch to lead off the second. Yeah, 2 runs in that first inning on the 3 hits. You don't want to get too greedy, but kind of felt like more, didn't it?
Could have been.
Could have been. 2 great hits though with 2 outs. McQuaid and Colton Maves just squaring the ball up. Really nice. Really nice. Runner goes.
Oh, he hit that batter too.
Hit him. Back-to-back hit by pitches. And Eau Claire Memorial is in business right now. Blake Boer in here with runners at first and second. Nobody out. You know what this situation is here? This is a bunt situation. A little conference on the mound. Got to talk about some bunt coverage here. We'll keep an eye on this right here because this is where you want to look. We'll keep an eye on it here. First and second, nobody out. Does show bunt. Fouls it away at the plate. It's like he's trying to push it towards first base. Kind of surprised. I think the play is their third base line because, you know, that makes the Wildcats have to make a choice. Do you charge your third baseman or do you depend on your pitcher to cover that whole line? That's tough over there. But I think more importantly for the old Abes, you just want to get one down, right?
So what pitch do you want to throw?
I'd throw something away. I'd throw a little slide piece away. Make him try to, you know, go right side or back to the pitcher. There it is.
Oh.
And that old Uncle Charlie just absolutely drops in there, and it's 0-2. So he did that, and that's going to be tough to pull that bunt. Now I think you're going to have him swing away, unless you're my high school coach and you're like, bunt again. He just shouts it. Get it down. Like no signs, just yell. Get it down. High and tight, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's like the Savannah Bananas. You ever watch that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's fun.
They don't have they have signs out there.
Yeah.
Steal.
It's kind of like that. No, our high school coach would get ticked, and it was the old days, right? Where he just strike 3 looking. And that's a big out right there. Blake Boer goes down looking. There's 1 down. Now we go to Logan Zinsmaster. And I'm going to get out my honorable mention all names team, Zinsmaster. That's a good name.
That makes it.
That's he's probably borderline all names team with that, but definitely honorable mention. Fouling out of play. Logan Zinsmaster. That's just one you're not going to forget. It's a good name. Hey, Chris Squire, Grandma Chris from Oshkosh. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Jackie Anderson, she's on. You got Q's fan club on there today. No balls and a strike now on Zinsmaster, the first baseman. There's one down and two on. There they are, out to their leads. Boy, I tell you what, Jeffers does a nice job keeping the ball down with movement. Now it's 0-2. No balls and two strikes. We're at the 7th spot in the order. Now time has been called. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, that's filthy. Woo.
That was
Good take there by Zinsmaster. He took that, and then you know what he did? He held his breath because he thought, uh-oh, that might be ring-up time. Just down. One ball and two strikes. Great 0-2 pitch. That one's down as well. It's very similar. Same pitch. That one was down a little bit more. Now it's 2-2. How about a comebacker right here? That wouldn't be terrible, would it?
oh, ground ball anywhere right now.
How about that? All right, yeah. The 2-2 on its way. Runners go, fouled away. Boy, a little hit and run action right there by the old Abes. Feeling it, I guess, huh? Now the runners will return.
I like when teams are aggressive.
Aggressive baseball here in the second. Out to their lead, runners out to their leads for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes. Ethan Jeffers. He stares in. He has what he likes. 12-6 breaker. Oh, we wanted it. That's close. Now 3-2. Folks at home just yelling at their TV. Where is that one? The two that are on, he hit by pitch. Let's see if Jeffers can find the zone here. Get him to roll over. Gonna check the runner, letting him know we're paying attention. 7th spot in the order, first baseman Logan Zinsmaster. He's worked the count full against Ethan Jeffers. Jeffers at the 25 pitch mark now. The 3-2. That's hammered pretty well into left field. And that's caught out there in left field. See if it can double him off, and not quite. Nice job by left fielder Quentin Anderson out there in left field. Look at him. He's like shaking his arm like, yeah, I think I'm okay. But you know what we call that, Brian? That's an atom ball. Right atom.
Is that on the board?
That's not on the board, but I'm gonna put it on the board. That's an atom ball. Line drive out to left. That's a big out. Boy, a nice job by Zinsmaster making Jeffers throw a lot of pitches. Ends up being a line out to Anderson and left. 2 down. Now we go to Ryan Reisman, the third baseman, 8th spot in the order. Swings through that. It's 0-1, and Ethan Jeffers works ahead. I tell you what, Ethan Jeffers and the Wildcats trying to work out of a mini jam here. First two guys got on by hit by pitch. They haven't moved, Brian. And Jeffers trying to work his way out. Another breaking ball, just misses upstairs.
He's always
It's
right
1-1.
around.
It's right around the zone.
Yeah.
Tough to take. Approval of the fans here, I guess, huh? 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 in the bucket. Jeffers is going to step off. Go ahead and pull your mic up, right up there. You can hear. You got a lot of. You got.
got turned.
Oh, you got a lot of.
My fault.
You have a lot of pearls.
Yeah, you
and
know
we don't
that.
want to miss
Yeah,
them. We don't want to miss them.
Don't want to miss
People
them.
are home like, what?
There's not many of them.
I heard a lot. I heard someone, in Fargo say, "What did Brian say?" He just pulled the mic up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 in the bucket.
I moved my mic so I could talk to Steve to make sure my pitch count is right. I owe him a gift certificate somewhere.
Steve's never wrong. The 1-1. Oh, that's a nice
Ooh.
fastball at the knees. Boy, you know what? He's got those 3 off-speed pitches. Then he like sneaks up on people with that nice, crisp 84-mile-an-hour fastball at the knees. Now it's 1-2. Batter right now is thinking, uh-oh, what is coming? Yacker to second base. Step on it. Flip
There
it.
you go.
Got it. He got out of the inning. Real nice job out there by second baseman Cal Usgard flipped it to Chase Rudolph, and it's going to be high fives all the way in the dugout. Boy, nice job by Jeffers and the defense of the Wildcats getting out of that mini jam. The Eau Claire Memorial Old Apes end up sending 5 to the plate. They get no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 left. Inning and a half in the books is 2-0 Cats. Let's go thank our baseball sponsor, Miss Sarah Jenkins.
Hi, my name is Sarah Jenkins, and I'm your River Falls Realtor. Wildcat baseball season is heating up, and so is the River Falls housing market. Whether you're cheering for the stand or dreaming of a home run property, know that I've got you covered. So if you're thinking about buying, selling, or maybe you just want to know the value of your home, give me a call today at 612-703-3944, or you can visit sarahjenkins.com.
Thank you, Sarah Jenkins, Property Executives Realty. She's a pro. You can reach her at 612-703-3944 or go see her at sarahjenkins.com. She'd love to help you out with a market analysis, let you know what's going on in the market.
So I want to know, so if there's a TV in the concession stand now,
Yeah.
that's like a direct line for you to get food up here.
It is. If they know down there and if they have the volume up, we're popcorn fans.
If they don't have the volume up, they have to be listening to you.
You're right. Quentin Anderson is in here. Q, they call him. So Quentin's in. Here we go. Looks at a strike on the inside corner. Yeah, I don't know. Listening would probably be a good choice because you can't really keep your eyes on it as you serve customers. You kind of just listen.
Right.
And here's the beauty of it. There's probably like a 6-7 second delay. So if you hear something good, then you can watch up and see the play on the TV. Like, oh, something good happened. Let's go watch that. 9th spot in the order. Left fielder Quentin Anderson made a nice play in left field. Look out. Wear that, Quentin. Called a strike. I thought that was inside, but he's kind of close to the plate. Now 1-2. Spun that on the inside corner to Brady Johnson. Johnson has what he likes from his battery mate, Jack Harris. Fastball high and away. Snap that around. Now we're going to Chase Rudolph with 1 down. That was some high gas there to Anderson. Chase Rudolph led off this game with a resounding double into deep right center.
Yeah, there's a lot of room out there right now again.
Then ended up scoring. Breaking ball. Brian says, Colleen enjoys your commentary. Mike Jones. Definitely go with the hot dog. Best hot dogs in town. Can't beat the Ambassador hot dogs. Yeah. I heard they have a little snap to them.
They have a little snap. I mean, their hot dogs are amazing.
A little snap to the dog. Come on out to the park. Skip dinner. Dinner's not prepared at home. It's getting to the dinner hour and say, let's go down to the ballpark, catch some good Big Rivers Conference high school baseball, and get ourselves a couple dogs guaranteed to snap in your mouth.
Yeah,
they're good.
Get a meal deal. I think
get a meal deal.
$6 or $7.
Hey, you couldn't beat it.
Can't go wrong with that.
No dishes to do, nothing.
Yeah.
Right? Come on down to the park, catch the rest of the game. We got room for you. Come on down. Sign my uniform petition. I'll have it in the lobby. The 2-ball, 1-strike pitch on its way. That's high. Fastball got away from catcher Jack Harris. It's now 3-1 on shortstop Chase Rudolph, who was 1 for 1 today and scored a run. Brady Johnson stares in. Has what he likes, and here he comes. That's down. And a 1-out walk for Chase Rudolph here in frame 2. Now we go to Cal Usgard. Is you friends with Mike? Mike Jones? Yeah, he's friends with you. See, so it might be an alias.
No, I'm teasing.
Runner goes. Back pick to first. He gave the chop steps, and I was searching for the steal shot, and he didn't go. Just chop steps. Great chop steps. Got the defense thinking.
He and Clean are usually here.
Back in safely. I'm not hungry right now, but I will be. Then I have to run.
I know. I think you got to try this out and just see if they're listening. Oh, got away from them.
Now the runner goes down. Yeah, if you're listening down there, again, popcorn.
Popcorn.
Would be okay.
Hot dog that snaps.
Yeah, I always
Maybe
find it
some-
tough, though, to eat and broadcast. Like, I have no free hands, and I'm talking a lot. And it gets a little awkward. Runner at second with one out. 1 ball and 1 strike on Cal Usgard. Struck out looking his first time up today.
Oh.
You know what you call that right there? That's called the excuse me swing. Like, excuse me, just coming through. Now it's 1-2. Here's your runner at second base for the Cats right there, trying to plate him with just 1 out.
Yeah, I don't have him on second.
Hammered through. That's through on the left side. They're going to have to hold him up. That got about 6 inches above the third baseman's glove, and now the ball goes to second, and they throw it high. And now we got a guy hung out to dry here. Now the ball's down.
There's a lot happening there. All right. So
He ended up being safe on that.
did,
You saw
yeah.
that at home like I did. They made a throw, and the third baseman went down to apply the tag. The ball squirted away, and everybody's going to be safe. And how fortuitous for the Wildcats.
how was that for your
there.
cameras?
I just was on that shot out there that you see, so I just stayed right there.
just
So
stayed
everybody saw that whole thing just as we did. I was watching my monitor, so everybody at home saw the same thing I saw, and I was like, oh, geez, throw, running back. Then I was trying to figure out if that runner from second was going to third. I thought he was. Then my last thought was, how did that runner get back to second who was creeping up to third base? But didn't he go? Then he must not have got very far down towards third, huh?
I don't think he did.
Because that's kind of a rule, too. Like, if that guy gets in a pickle, he should go to the next base. Then I thought, uh-oh. The 1-ball pitch to Brooksy, that's down now 2-0. Yeah, there they are. Second and third and just 1 out. Head coach Ryan Bishop in your foreground, trying to manufacture another run or 2 here.
Brooks walked last time, didn't he?
Brooks Rivard, he walked and then forced out on a fielder's choice.
Ooh,
That one drops in there. Now
was
it's
a good-
2-1.
It's a good pitch.
Hey, Daniel, watching from Eau Claire. Hey, how you doing, Dan? Good to see you. 2 balls and a strike. Second and third for the Cats. Brooks Rivard trying to get him in. The pitch. That's down and in. Now 3-1. Good eye by big Brooksy Rivard playing first base today. I'm going to say this. That right fielder is pretty shallow for Brooksy with that wind blowing out. How about that observation? Can you confirm that, color commentator?
That's a really good observation.
He's playing way too shallow. This guy can rake, and the wind's blowing out. He walked him. And now the bases are going to be loaded. Brooks Rivard headed on down, full of Cats. Now we go to the 4 spot. Auden Pankinen reached on a fielder's choice, but not before a conference. On the mound, we'll go out and get a look at this, do some lip reading. He's right center right there. He goes, you're in a deep pickle right here, son. You got the bases loaded and 1 out. Now he's saying, you're going to be okay. Throw strikes. Get this guy to roll over. Keep the ball down right here, he's saying. We got a good defense behind you. We'll put our middle infield to double play depth, is what he's saying right now. We'll put the corners in. Work them down in the zone. Maybe get him to roll over on one. All right, son, go get him. It's about what he said right there.
Nice job, Kevin.
It's about what he said.
All right, Auden.
There's some big ones out there. Bases juiced. Auden Pankinen trying to make some noise here. That's flowing up. Left side. That's not going to be deep enough, but it could score a run. Runners tagging, and run will plate.
All right.
Yeah, nice job. Sacrifice fly by Auden Pankinen. Plates Chase Rudolph from third base. That's how you do that, Brian. You manufacture a run and sac fly. F7. 2 down. Still 2 on. Now we go to Landon McQuaid, who had a 2-out RBI single. His first time up today. Another opportunity here for the McQuaid kid with a runner in scoring position. And 2 in the bucket. 3-0 Cats. We're in the second. Bino looks at a ball away. Good eye there by Landon McQuaid. We call him Bino.
Bino.
He's playing in right field today. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-out ribby. Scorched one his first time up. Seeing the ball well. Learned everything he knows from his brother Chase. We'll see how that goes over at home. Not well, I'm sure, if I know brothers. 2-0 now.
Chase will own it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He'd be like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pino's like, what are you talking about? 2 balls and no strikes. First and second for the Cats. The pitch. That's just a little high. 3-0. Good eye. Probably take the whole way here. Do you green light the hot hitter?
I don't think he's green lighted.
2 on. There they are. We got 1 in. You walked him. And that's going to load him up. Four-pitch walk to Landon McQuaid. Now we got to Cal Dumont. Hit by a pitch. His first at-bat today. Boy, what an opportunity here for the Cats. Just break this thing open early, huh?
Yeah, this would be huge. Cal's got some power, too.
Nice pitch off the arm of Brady Johnson. Finds the corner. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball. Flip to second, and that'll do her. Ground ball to Blake Boer at shortstop. Flips it to Ian Bauer and gets Cal Dumont on the 6-4 ground out, and that will do it, but not before. The Wildcats do play to run. They get 1 run on 1 hit. 1 error.
What was the error?
Over there at third base, the drop on the pickle.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 3 left. 2 in the books now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. Wildcats 3, the old Abes from McClellan Memorial, nothing. So you could fill that out on your thing too. Oh, you just did that. So 4 hits for the
Yep,
Cats.
I got that.
You got it. I had to do a little housekeeping here. Paige says, let's go Abes. Big sister Zinni watching from Chippewa Falls. I like Zin's master, Zinni. We put him on. Hey, big sis. We put him on the honorable mention all names team. That's a good name. Penny Keith. She says, "Let's go Cats." Looking ahead to the old Abes, top of the third, 9-1-2 due up. Ben Strayer, then Aaron Gunlock, and then Jack Harris, or who I have on my bingo card.
Ethan's been efficient today.
A little efficient. All right, here we go. Top of the third, 3-0 Cats. And a well played, well pitched, well hit game. Mr. Jeffers just picks up where he left off, but starts him out with the 12-6 breaking ball, works ahead. 0-1. Paige says that Zinni definitely deserves the honorable mention all names team. He's a great kid and even a better teammate. I'm sure he is.
That's
Nice to hear, big sis. Usually the big sisters are just throwing the younger brothers under the bus. Not today. That's hammered into left. That's a well-hit baseball. That's going to get all the way to the wall. And that's a leadoff double for Ben Strayer, and he gets the first hit of the game for the Old Abes. Resounding double. Split the left fielder and center fielder perfectly. Leadoff double. Now they go back to the top of the order to Aaron Gunlock.
That one was tatered.
That was tatered. You know what that was, Brian? That was a good old-fashioned full loaf. No slice on that one. Full loaf.
I wish people could see your wall.
The wall of we got tatered on that. I don't know if that full loaf. I don't know if I have that on there. I should probably put that on there too. We have the wall of adjectives. That's what we have. Tries a bunt. They want to get one of those runs back, and they have Aaron Gunlock, the designated hitter, trying to get one down to get that runner over to third base, right, with less than 2 outs. And fouled it off there, and Jeffers works ahead 0-1. That was an aggressive foul. That thing went way over the grandstand.
For a bunt.
For a bunt, right? Jeffers steps off. Gunlock steps out. Now we're ready to go. Runner with his lead off of second base. Lead off double for Ben Strayer. Step off again. Little cat-mouse game going on here. This is games within games. The love of baseball. That's high. Now 1-1. One ball, one strike. There's no outs. We're in the top of the third. It's 3-0 Cats. Cats have the 3 runs on the 4 hits. Just 1 hit for the Old Abes. A leadoff double here in the third by Strayer. Look, they're looking to build on that right now. Ethan Jeffers now at 35 pitches, and once again, cat-mouse going on. Gunlock says, you take too long. I'm backing out. I'm getting in. Jeffers says, I'm going to stare a little bit longer. I'm going to do a bunch of shaking my head, kind of confuse you. I got what I like. Oh, that's filthy. That's a grown-up pitch right there. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if he tries to sneak in on the back door here. Flown up, left field. Left fielder coming in. That's going to drop in front of the left fielder. Now they're going to hold the runner up with nobody out. Probably a wise play there. Nice job by left fielder Quentin Anderson getting there. He wasn't ever going to get that. It was kind of off the end. Little Oppo Taco that dumped into left field. Now his runner's at the corners, Bill, with nobody out, Brian.
You're right. I don't know what you want me to say to that.
Yeah. You could. I don't know. You could build on it when you like. I just open a door for you. You don't have to walk through the door.
I'm not going to.
You don't have to walk through the door. I just crack it. I just like to put a crack in the door to let you know that it's open if you got something. You never know. You never know. Fouled away. So back-to-back hits here in the third. Runners at the corners. 2 spot in the order. And the meat of the order is thinking we need to get a couple of these runs back. This is Jack Harris, the catcher, who flew out to second in foul territory, his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Shows bunt, suicide squeeze. Now check this out. So that's why that's tough. So you suicide squeeze that. the runner can commit to third because he's just running right alongside the third baseman. So if he doesn't get the bunt, he's going to be fine because he can get back to the base. No one's covering third. Now it's second and third with nobody out for that stolen base. 0-2 now on the batter. And the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes are in business right now. Ethan Jeffers ahead in the count, 0-2. Good battle going on here. Good stuff. The 0-2. That yacker just misses. I don't know how you take that. That's a tough pitch to take. Just missed 1-2. If he hits that, though, it's going to be right off his shin. One ball, two strikes. Nice tension in the building.
Yeah.
Oh, great block there
good-
behind the
good
dish.
block.
Colton Maves. Colton Maves like a cat on a hot tin roof. He's got to get big on that ball in the dirt there. That's they're going to plate one, and he just gets his elbows in, squares it up, and takes it like a man there and blocks it and saves a run. Now it's 2-2. That's not easy to do.
No.
The 2-2 pitch on its way. 12-6 Yacker flowing up, right side. Same place as last time. Same result. Second baseman drops the ball. That's in fair territory. Run scores. That's going to be an E4. That was almost identical to his first at-bat, but that one was just in fair territory. Off the heel of the glove of Cal Usgard, the ball drops down to planet Earth, and everybody's going to be safe, and a run scores. Now we go runners at the corners again after the E4. And we go to Ian Bauer, 3 spot in the order. That's a big one. I'm not sure it was deep enough for him to tag either.
I don't think so.
You know, they would have debated it because his momentum was going maybe kind of towards the outfield, but just out there in the outfield grass. Boy, that's too bad. Sometimes I'll tell you what happens on those. Ground ball right side, and that's through. And another run scores for the Old Abes. So hit, air, hit. And it's 3-2. And now it's first and second with nobody out. This isn't horrible because you have a force in play right now, Brian. Where first and second. Now a ground ball, you can maybe get to go 3-1, 3-1. Not before a little conference on the mound. And head coach Ryan Bishop, probably another bunt situation here. Body language of Jeffers is not great right now. He's a little frustrated. You can see that. Yeah, you're going to have a bunt play here. Though I will say this, they're at the 4 spot in the order. It's not an obvious bunter because you got the 4 hole coming up. So we'll see what Claire Memorial elects to do. A few text messages coming in. My mom gives a solid ugh after that. Yeah, you got to settle Jeffers down here. A little frustrated. He's pitching a good game, just mildly frustrated. 3-2, tying a run at second base. Swings through that. Nice job by Jeffers getting Grant Locken, who was hit by a pitch his first time up, swing through that. We're in the 4 spot in the order. I mean, Old Abes are right where they want to be. Wildcats here just need to induce a ground ball. Induce it. Tries to, throws that breaker down low. No sail there. It's 1-1. Runners out to their leads. Nice fastball on the outside corner. I'm going to belabor a point now. Just look at your monitor there. I want to tell people at home, yeah, we'll watch the Old Abes take their leads off of first base. You can't tell who the runners and who the fielders are. Ground ball back up through the middle. And that's going to probably play another run. Here he comes around third. No throw. And the hit parade continues. And we're knotted up at 3 apiece. 4-hole hitter Grant Locken with an RBI single. And still nobody out.
Well, my fault. I had the wrong batter up.
It's okay.
Apologize at home.
That was Grant Locken. So still first and second. Nobody out. Now we go to David Ankeny. Hit by a pitch, his first at bat. All knotted at 3s. Each team with 3 runs and 4 hits and 1 error. A lot of symmetry right now. Someone throw a stick in the spokes. And the Clem Memorial says, no, I'm putting another 50 cents in the merry-go-round. Shows bunt, pulls it back, called a strike. It's 0-2. That was right there.
It was.
Brooks Rivard was charging hard from first base. Now he's going to back up. How about a strikeout right here? I think Jeffers has got one in him here. Tough take, good take. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch.
Oh.
Where'd that?
It hit.
I thought it hit the knob of the bat too.
I thought it hit the bat. Yeah.
Didn't hit his helmet. Like or his elbow. He's rubbed. That's the second time today that Ankeny's been hit by a pitch. I'm getting to get suspicious now. Bases loaded. Still nobody out. We go to Blake Boer. Boer's in with the bases loaded. High gas out of the zone. Ball 1. Now you need the comebacker here. You need to go pitcher home to 1. That'd be the dream for the Cats. And Blake Boer would like to boot one out of here. Flown up and foul. That's going to reach the seats. It's 15 rows back there on the right side.
Everyone's okay though, right?
Everybody's fine. Ushers are over there. We got thumbs up. Everybody's good. Some young fan from Cicero got on that one. I had to go in my Harry Carey voice for that. Just misses. Balls roll around the concourse. There's a young fan from Cicero. He'll gather himself a souvenir this afternoon. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. That's up over the grandstand area. Now it's 2-2. Still a bagel in the outs column. Jeffers, he'll work from the windup. Doesn't have what he likes. Still doesn't have what he likes. Now he does, and here he comes. Tries to go 12-6 on him. Can't. Left it upstairs, and now it's full. There's no place to put him. Got to throw to him here. We're at the 6th spot in the order. Shortstop, Blake Boer. He struck out looking his first time up. Pretty big juncture in this game. Flown up. That's right field. McQuaid's got it. Runner will tag. They cut that. I suppose I didn't. It was a deep enough fly ball to score the run. That just ends up being a sac fly by Boer. Sac fly, F9 to the right fielder. There's one out. It does play to run, though. And the Old Abes take the lead 4-3. All the runners do advance. It was deep enough for that. It was medium deep right field. Nice job out there by McQuaid getting on that. He didn't have to move far. Maybe went back a step or two, but it's good enough to be a deep enough sac fly. Shows bunt, suicide squeeze. Look out! Chin music.
We got hit?
Did that hit him? I don't know if it hit him. Yeah, I don't think the umpire's going to converse about this. We're gonna go take a look at this. See, I don't know if that hit him. It didn't. And they said it did, huh? The home plate, the field umpire right away said, "No, don't even come out here because that hit him." It must have just nicked him.
Yeah,
So Zinsmaster gets the hit by pitch. He's on. This is the 9th batter to bat this inning, and Ryan Reisman. What an inning for the Old Abes. Called a strike. Now the pitch count getting up there too at 57. 59.
59 and all.
You missed a couple foul balls, Brian. Just misses inside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's 1 out. There's 4 in for the Old Abes, and they still got some work to do. They got bases loaded, 1 out. Wildcats looking to go on shutdown. Flown up. Infield fly should be called. It is called. The runner's out. Now the runners can advance on their own, and they won't. That's a huge out. That might have been the most obvious thing I said all day today. That was a huge out on the F4. 2 in the bucket, and now we go back to Ben Strayer, who started this whole thing with a double, and he's already scored this inning. So we're still in inning 3. Back to the 9-hole spot we go. Led this thing off with a double. He hit one in the gap right between left field and center field, a resounding double. Now he looks at a strike. I think if the Wildcats can limit the damage right here, they'd have to feel pretty good about themselves.
I would agree with you. They do have someone in the bullpen. I can't tell who it is.
Activity in the pen. The pitch, flown up, foul, and now Jeffers with a little edge to him, works ahead 0-2. Nice crowd online today. Glad you're all here. Good Big Rivers Conference baseball game. Kevin Westhouse along with Brian McQuaid. We're glad you joined us. Check swing. Check that. Not even going to check it. I always say, why don't you check? You know why? Checking's free. Free checking here at the bank. But we weave that in there. The 1-2. Cue shot. Right side, step on your bag. Brooksy, that a baby, and that'll do it. Ben Strayer hits a cue shot over to first. That goes first baseman unassisted for out number 3. Let's get you into the Wildcat dugout as I give you the recap of the inning here. They get 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 1 error, and 3 left. 1 error, 3 left on base after 2.5 innings to play. It's the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes 4, your Wildcats 3. I think after that we need to go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
Locally rooted and proudly running for 120 years, the First National Bank of River Falls consistently supports the community through donations and volunteer initiatives. First National Bank of River Falls, serving up big bank services with a small town charm.
Yeah, I may have to call Jeff Johnson with that reference.
Yeah, I think you should.
You know, and a check swing, checking's free at the bank. First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. Jeff, that's going to cost you. Oh, good stuff. If you're looking ahead to the Wildcat bottom of inning 3, Colton Maves, Lane Amadon, and Quentin Anderson are due up 7, 8, and 9.
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning,
Colton Maves has made his way to the dish, and here we go. Bottom of 3, 4-3. We got ourselves a game, and a game that's not moving that quickly. I have 30 minutes, and I have to leave. This game, I'm not going to make this complete one.
Yeah, this one is not going as fast.
No.
My wife just said I'm supposed to give a shout out to the Denver Stash, which is Brody Rudolph.
Ah, there you go. The Denver Stash, Brody
The
Rudolph.
Denver Stash. He wears it well, though.
That just misses 2-0. Maves is 1 for 1 today. Can we call him the Mustache Marauder from Denver? The 2-0. 3-0. Just a one-run game. I don't think 4 is going to do it today. Would I go out on a limb and say that'd be pretty safe with that assumption?
You're safe.
One run. 4 is not going to do it today. 4-pitch walk.
There you go.
Leadoff walk. And Colton Maves works his way on with leadoff walk score 63.7% of the time. We'll see if Maves gets around. Lane Amadon up now. Rico Albora's pinch running there. He is making his way out. 8th spot in the order. Designated hitter Lane Amadon grounded out to short his first time up. High, ball 1. Ball gets away. And on down to second base. Hustles Colton Maves. Hey, there's that tying run.
No, Alvarez.
Oh, Rico Alvarez is
Yep.
pinch running. Thank you. See, now you're earning your
Speedy.
now you're
Speedy
now you're
Rico.
earning your money. The speedy Rico Alvarez. He just sounds fast. Rico Alvarez.
Yeah, there's no question.
Just a quick name. The 2-0. Shows bunt. It's down.
All right. Oh,
Clutch it. They go
Nobody-
to 1. They thought
nobody
about
is-
going to
yeah.
3rd, and then he clutched it and went to 1. So that's a great sacrifice there by Lane Amadon. It goes pitcher to first base, 1 out, but that's a sacrifice because Colton Maves gets to 3rd now with less than 2 outs. And we go to Quentin Anderson. Quentin Anderson with an opportunity here to tie this thing back up with 1 in the bucket. How about right now, Q? Get 1 in the outfield, huh? Roll 1 over on the right side. That'd work too, wouldn't it?
sure would.
Get 1 in play. So I'm going to show you this shot here. Second baseman, he's creeping now, so he's kind of wondering where he should play. Second baseman kind of halfway. They want to cut that run down. Right there you go. Mike Cayley's in the house. We got a good one. Dandy brewing up here, Mike.
Oh.
Suicide
Oh.
squeeze.
Like that
And
call?
foul.
Ooh, I didn't see that part of it.
I didn't either. I was reaching down, getting the volume for Mike
I know,
Cayley.
thank you.
Help us there, Brian. That just one foul.
Yeah, windfall.
It's 0-2 on a suicide squeeze. Now it's 0-2. Good to see you again, Mr. Cayley. Nice job.
How was your
yesterday.
meeting?
It was good, actually. It was a really good meeting. A long one, too, but it was good.
Well, as long as you get progress.
We have progress. The 0-2 pitch swings through that fastball, and down goes Anderson on a swinging 3rd strike. There's 2 in the bucket. Now we go back to the top of the order to chase Rudolph.
Nice shot to open the game. Don't gap her out in right center.
Yeah,
Good job running the base pass.
real nice.
Tripped on the first base. You see that?
Yeah.
Well, you
He
cut-
still got there.
Yeah.
You walk in here and just throwing down some gems.
Oof,
You
he did.
got to pace yourself, Sarge.
Well, I've been here since I've been watching down on the left field line. I know what's going on
He
here.
puts the headset on and throws like 6 on us right away.
That's all right.
Nice play here. Nice way to run the bases there.
I
Clutch
just state
hitting
facts. I just state
here.
facts.
I like it. That's so good.
McQuaid, I've got my double replacement behind you now.
I see that.
So I didn't
I
know,
like
Westy, what I committed to doing this.
Yeah.
Mike,
Mike Miller.
Mike, he's taking my spot after you leave.
Oh, jeez.
My kids' game starts at 6.
Oh, gosh.
So
So, all right.
Right
Well,
on.
Miller, he can do it. We'll set him up
of course
over
he
here.
can do it. He needs Brian to guide him through it.
Yeah.
McQuaid's got the hard part down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I've got the right outs
Come
on the
on.
board.
Swing through that. Now it's 1-2 on Chase Rudolph. Rudolph has doubled
see
and
you.
scored. He's walked and scored. Now behind in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Brady Johnson, that big runner over there at third base for the Cats. There he sits.
Yes.
There he sits.
Itching. Twitching.
The 1-2. That's down. There he is, Mike, right there on your monitor. There he is.
I see that guy over there. That must be a beautiful camera right on top of the dugout.
There it is. There's your runner. There's your tying run, getting his lead off
come
at
on
third
now.
base. The 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball, left side.
All right.
Fielded, bobbled. It's going to be a tough play. Got him just at first base. Just got him over there. Real close play. That bobble, you knew it was going to be close, and they call him out by half a step. Chase Rudolph can't quite beat it out. Goes as a simple ground out to third, and that will do it. The leadoff walk did not score. Again, so they get no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. There's 3 in the books now from First National Bank of River Falls Field. It is the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's 4 and your River Falls Wildcats 3.
Thought we were going to have a big pitching duo tonight. Pankinen versus the stud out of Memorial, but apparently he's got a little sore shoulder.
Yep,
Down
and-
in
Is
the
that what it
peanut
is?
Yep, and Jeffers is the Tuesday
Tuesday
pitcher.
pitcher.
Yep, so there we go. He's back out there again. He's at 64 pitches. We'd know that because Brian's got the pitch count up there
I'm
for
going
you.
to ask
Well,
Steve
it's
before
but
I go to
it,
Brian.
hey, that's fair.
How many guys? did he hit?
65. So he was
CI
off,
is off,
was off by
yeah.
1. So Steve knows.
It's foul balls and base hits.
Yeah.
That's what gets me.
How many guys has he hit?
He has hit
4? I think 4.
one,
They
one,
crowd
two,
that in there pretty tight?
3,
He's hit 4.
4. He has hit 4.
Like crowding him?
What's that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We gotta get. Do we have another headset?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Just the 3.
You want to take over now, Scoop, so I
Yeah,
can be
put
on
him on
time?
there. Put him on there. We'll get him going over
And I
there.
can be on that.
Yeah. We got to. I've got about 25 more
jeez.
minutes.
Then McQuaid gets
Yeah. Then I give you a quick tutorial and you go.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep the book somewhat neat. Mike Miller now on. There. Mike, welcome aboard.
He's up in the chair.
I got
a little bit of a running jump to get in.
I've not watched one inning
Well,
of baseball.
It's
I
just
don't know many
baseball.
of the kids.
it's just I've got their names all written
right
down here.
Right. I
so
don't have
we're
my
getting-
cheaters. I'm walking up and Kaylee says, "Hey, you
Yeah.
got to step in." I'm like, I have no idea, but he said, "Don't worry, McQuaid will be the play-by-play guy."
Yeah,
for
you
7
know it.
weeks."
Yeah, you know it.
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, he was dead wrong.
Yeah, I'm going to give you when you go, I'm going to give you the base shot too, so we don't have to do a lot of switching.
And you just have to do the interview.
Or
Yeah.
any.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't do any tap dancing on the interview.
Be no interviews tonight.
Swings through that. It's 1-1. We're at the top of the order. Aaron Gunlock, he's 1 for 2 today with a run scored. Right back to Jeffers. Knock it down. Step and throw. Got him. There it is. Nice job, Ethan Jeffers. Gunlock hits it right back at Jeffers. He knocks it down, takes his time, steps and throws. Simple goes 1-3 for scoring along at home. There's 1 down. Now we'll go to Jack Harris.
Mike, you taking notes on him?
I am literally known.
Check swing. Yes, he did.
I just
says
found
home
out our
plate umpire.
pitchers hit 4 kids tonight.
He's
so
hit 4. He's effectively.
I know that. I know enough about baseball to know that that is.
I get the
not
answer.
what you wanna
This
do.
is like taking a test with the answer key right in front of you. So that's high. He's
He
popping
does
the
look like he
leather.
throws it hard.
He does. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Yeah, Jeffers, he throws 3/4 of his pitches. He's got 3 junker balls. He got the 12-6 breaker, the slider, and the curveball. That's 12-6 that goes
There
in
it
the
is.
dirt there. Now it's 2-1. Then he sneaks in the fastball on you once in a while. That's mid-80s. So, but it's not his main pitch. He kind of pitches backwards. He really keeps the batters off balance. That's hammered. And that is through on the left side. And a 1-out single for Jack Harris.
How are Ryan and Cal Dumont related?
Cousins.
Cousins?
Yep. Ryan pitched yesterday. She did a good job. Big week for River Falls. 4 games.
Right, I saw that in the
Yeah.
newspaper. They played, ran into Champlin Park yesterday pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Champlin Park's not bad. We had a lot of opportunities early, just couldn't get the clutch hits.
You test your depth when you have 4 games in a week, and 2 of them are conference games because you're going to throw your top pitchers against your conference opponents. So you get to see what your pitching depth looks like.
Tyler Nelson's on the chat section. He says, hum, babe, hum, babe, hum, babe. Check the runner, back in safely.
He's down in lacrosse,
UWL.
right? I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I'm not saying that.
He was a pitcher, right?
he wouldn't-
Did he pitch last year for us?
Lacrosse or Winona? Gosh, I'm sorry that I can't think of what that is. Which one it was.
Runner goes. Throw down
Oh,
and safe
it's a good throw.
at second base.
Who's our catcher? I can't see his name.
Colton Mays.
Colton Maves. Stolen base for Jack Harris. And now it's 2 balls and a strike on 3-hole hitter Ian Bauer. Ian's got a hit today and a run scored. He's 1 for 2. That's inside. Now 3-1. Jeffers, I think, maybe getting a little tired. He's at 76 pitches.
Waiting to get corrected.
No, nothing.
Yeah, every time you
Hey,
say
know,
that, I'm like,
right,
wait.
just
it's
waiting,
like-
waiting. Yep.
77, whatever it
Yeah,
takes.
yeah.
75, let's go in the other direction.
You're within 1 or 2 though. That's hammered
that's
pretty
hit
well
hard.
into right field.
That
Right
might be
fielder going
gone.
back at the
He's
track,
watching it go
at
over.
the wall, gone. Circling the bags. Coming around is Ian Bauer. Touch them all, Ian Bauer. 2-run jack over the monster. You gotta watch your monitor right here. Watch your monitor right here. Ian Bauer on the board for 2. High fives all the way in the round in the dugout. Oh, they go with a boom on that over there. Yeah, that was a, can we classify that as a no-doubter?
For sure.
2-run jack here in the 4th. And now we go to Grant Locken.
Oh,
And he hit him. Sorry, I was still something else, and he hit him. So, 5th hit batter today. And that's the 2nd time Grant's been hit. He's been hit twice, and he's singled. Speaking of hit batters, David Ankeny has been hit twice today. He's been up twice and hit twice. I think he's done. Mike, this is where you do lip reading right here, and then you just let people at home what
Right.
they're saying.
So here's what we're going to do, boys. We're going to
That.
throw the ball across the plate, let him hit it, and pray it's hit at
Somebody that. Throw strikes.
And pray it's at
Somebody, yeah.
And not
He
over,
might have said that.
and not over the right
Yeah.
field fence.
Yeah. All right, he's going to leave him in. So Ryan Bishop's chat with infield. He's had enough. And he says, throw strikes, keep the ball down, and see if we get Ankeny to roll over on one here. And let's get out of this inning. Double play ball would get him out.
Brian, how is Memorial this year? Pretty good? Always, usually pretty
They're
good.
always pretty good, right?
Right.
I don't. They have a really great pitcher.
They lost.
Just hoping to see.
Yeah, they lost in
Cooper
Richmond in the
Jesperson.
first game.
They what?
They lost in Richmond in their only conference game thus far.
Huh.
The ball gets away from the catcher and on down to second base. Goes Locken.
I was thinking ahead. I already had him there.
There you go, thinking ahead. 1 ball, no strikes to Ankeny. Again, he's been hit twice today. That's hammered into left field, and that's fair ball down in the corner. Another run will plate. And on into second base. Slides David Ankeny with an RBI double. Played another one for the old Abes. And they dropped 50 cents into the merry-go-round, and it took. And now that's going to be all for Jeffers. See who they're bringing in. Going to swap some gloves and give Jeffers a little round of applause. 79 pitches. Give up the 7 runs on 7 hits. There was an error, and he'll be responsible for Ankeny on second base. I'm not sure who's coming in. Let me see. So looks like 12. 12. Kingston Quinn, it looks like, potentially. Did I see that correctly?
That was the number I saw come in.
Yeah. Here, we'll give you this shot here. See. Yep, 12.
Looks like 12.
Kingston Quinn is going to get the rock, and Jeffers is done for the day. Such a promising start today for Jeffers and the Wildcats. And they tagged him for 4 in the 3rd, and we got 3 in already here in the 4th with still some meat on the bone.
He's only a sophomore. Looks like he throws pretty hard.
Yeah, the Wildcats jumped out through a 3-0 lead today, Mike, and things were looking really promising. And we got to the 3rd, and the Memorial Old Abe says we have something to say about that. Blake Boer is in now. Struck out looking, and a sacrifice to right field. That's over the outstretched arms of the shortstop. Here he comes around 3rd, and he'll score. RBI single off the bat of Boer in an RBI variety. Now we go to Logan Zinsmaster. Zinsmaster lined out to left and hit by a pitch today. We put him on the honorable mention all names team
Right,
earlier
I like
today.
that.
Zinsmaster, right?
I like that.
Yeah.
His sister calls him Zinny. Zinny, right? Wasn't it Zinny?
Zinny is, yes.
Zinny, I think, is what you said.
Yep.
Zinny. Then what's her nickname?
Yeah, I don't know.
You have to have her.
Boy, they brought their hitting shoes
They
today.
did, and that one is down. Comes a runner digging
Oh,
around
got
third.
by him.
Got by him. Now they're going to wave him around, and Zinni holds up at second and run plates. So Zinni with a single and then an error on the bobble out there. And a run scores. 9-3, just like that. Old Abe's. Didn't see this coming. Didn't see it coming. That was an E7 out there on the bobble. Did you add that error?
I did.
Right. Of course you did.
I did.
Ryan Reisman is in now. Ryan is grounded out and flew out to second. Second baseman Cal Usgaard's got his number. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kingston Quinn in relief of Ethan Jeffers. Now the book is closed as well on Jeffers. That's high and tight. Kingston Quinn works quickly, doesn't he? Pitching like he is double parked. Gets the rock, stares in, and chucks. The 2-1. Flown up. Short left. That's a long run. Chasing. Shortstop's calling.
Oh, nice catch.
And makes the catch.
Heck of a catch.
Chase Rudolph says, I need to make an out. And he goes out there and gets that. Somebody find the clap emojis for Chase Rudolph. What a play. That's a tough out, fellas.
Yep.
Wow. That's a real tough out. Two in the bucket. High and tight, ball 1. 2 in the bucket, but there's 5 in thus far, and they still have 1 out there standing at second base. In a Logan Zinsmaster, Zinni. Wearing number 4. Got the pant up high and the stirrups. Good look for Zinni. Honorable mention all names team. Unofficially. That's hit through on the right side. That's down. Zinni is going to dig in around third. Here he comes. They're going to try to score him. And there'll be no throw. RBI single for Ben Strayer. He's got 2 hits today. He's 2 for 3, and that's 2 RBI variety there. Coach's best friend. Ten spot up there now. Now we go back to the top of the order. Second time today, fellas, they batted around. How about that? Flown up. Left fielder this time calling. And makes the catch. Quentin Anderson out there in left field gets the fly out to left, and that will finally do it, but not before some serious damage has been done. We'll let Steve give the recap here as I reset my cameras. Here we go.
Oakland Memorial scored 5 runs with 6 hits. There was 1 error, 1 left on base. They now lead 10-3. Bottom of the 4th is due up next.
There you go. There's your recap here from First National Bank of River Falls Field in beautiful, sun-drenched River Falls, Wisconsin.
Beautiful day for a ball game.
Isn't it?
Oh, that's great.
We were talking earlier, Mike, about how the weather changed midday today. We started to talk about that, and then the bass started exploding. But went home for lunch, and I got a bite of leftover Easter ham, of course, because it's in the refrigerator and it's pretty handy. Then it was cold. I'm like, God, it's so cold out. And I spent like 20 minutes in the house eating that. Then I came down here to set up.
Yep.
And all of a sudden the sun came out, and it went up 15 degrees in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it got really nice. Close to 70 here at first pitch.
Tomorrow's going to be a real nice day, and then I think it maybe takes a little bit of a turn on Thursday with some rain.
Some wetness on Thursday. Same pitcher still in there, I think, Brady Johnson for the Old Abes. That you had
This
number
might be a
7.
different one.
Number 7.
This is this Loken kid.
Grant Lokins. You going to change that
He
up
was
there?
a basketball player,
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
he?
Yep.
They had a couple of basketball players that are playing baseball, too.
So Grant was playing center field. Now he's pitching, so I don't know who the center fielder is. We'll have to go on reconnaissance and figure that out. But we have the camera technology to figure that out, so let's go do that quick.
Number 17, maybe?
Here, I'm going to go here. We'll zoom out, and we'll try to, there he is right there. 19.
Ben Strayer. This is only their 4th game of the year. Memorials.
So Ben Strayer goes to center. And who went to left then? There's the question. Next question.
Get your left field.
7.
7.
Is it 7?
Nope.
No,
7
7's pitching.
Might be 1. 1 and 7 look off.
Oh, again, we have the technology. Let's go take a look out here. One.
1. Gunlock.
So Gunlock, oh, he was DH. Now he's in left. Got it. We're scored away. So the DH Gunlock. And the Wildcats have their work cut out for them now, down 7 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. You better start gearing up, Mike, because I have to go in 5 minutes. Yeah, clear the throat, because you got no pressure. No pressure.
In typical Kaylee fashion.
Yeah. Hammered foul down the left side.
Welcome to the ballpark.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, I need some help.
It's about to get much quieter on the airwaves here, I can tell you that.
It's okay.
Mike, go throw on a headset and finish this off.
Right.
The good news, it's a 10-3 game.
Right, well.
That's how I felt yesterday. So Westy leaves. Mike has to go and interview the player. There's silence.
There's going to be a lot of silence today. And the camera work, you better set it pretty good.
I am. So I'm just going to set up. I'm going to show you a shot I'm going to give you right here. I'll just for warning for people at home.
Right.
That right there.
There you go.
Okay.
Good luck.
You're just going to call the game with
there
that.
There will be no
just that right
searching
there.
the outfield with the camera to find out what.
But if you watch Division III college baseball or most high school games,
that's what this is.
That's what you get.
Right.
I'm telling you, Division II is that way too.
Yeah. Okay. Not here at First National Bank at River Falls Field, though. We go MLB on you. That's hit left side.
Through.
And that's through. Leadoff single.
Cal Usgard.
Cal Usgard. He's got 2 hits today. Now we go to Brooks Rivard.
Brooksy Rivard. Big strapping left-hander.
Hey, you got to get one at a time, right? Take one bite of the elephant at a time here. You're down by 7. Got a lot of outs to get yet. We're only in the 4th. You never know. The question Wildcat fans have to ask right now is...
Are you sure it's not the 5th? It feels like the 5th to me.
Yeah.
It's the bottom of 4.
I actually had us in the 5th.
It's the 4th.
It's
been
been
a
a long game.
They batted it around twice. I'm running out of space. Following out of play. So this is going to be inning 5, and this is going to be...
I knew I should have went home after work.
You should have. It was a huge mistake.
You're going to have fun.
I had the option to go home and actually watch us on TV.
Yeah,
you're right.
On the tube.
Yeah,
this will be memorable for you here. Hopefully it won't leave a mark. The 0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball. Go to second. And they get the out.
The lead runner.
Get the lead runner. And Brooksy will reach on a fielder's choice. Now we go to Auden Pankinen. RBI sacrifice fly is last time up. Auden would be pitching Thursday, weather permitting, down in Eau Claire at Carson Park. Flown up. That could, they're yelling it for it to drop. I think it's going to hang up there, though, and that's caught by center fielder. Mr. Ben Strayer runs that down, and Pankinen flies out to center. And there's 2 down now, and we go to Landon McQuaid. I'll get you set up, Mike. You won't have to do none of that.
All right.
I'm going to put you on autopilot.
Yeah.
Flown up. Giving chase and makes the catch right here by the backstop. And that'll do it. So McQuaid flies out to the catcher for out number 3. And that'll do it here in the 4th for the Cats. They get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 4 in the books now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. 10-3, Old Abe's. So we're going right here. So they're going to have you come over here. I'm going to get this camera set up for you. And then we're just going to go base shot. So folks at home, I have to go to City Council meeting. And Mike Miller is gracious enough to take us home. So we're going to give you most of the field, like right in. How about that, right? You're gonna get 90% of the game, right? There. So hold on a second. Let's get you. Let me get a little tighter, just a little bit. That right there. That's what you're gonna get. Okay.
It is what it is.
All right, so here's your scorebook here.
Think Kaylee's watching this on his phone from.
So all you need to know is, so when the game's over,
Right.
just hit that right there. Okay?
Okay.
That's all you got to do.
That's all I got to do.
Yes, and I'll come in and then just leave everything, and I'll come back and after the council meeting and break it all down. You don't need to take anything down because I'll be back by like 7 o'clock.
All right.
Okay? So you don't have to touch anything here. Just keep track of the book. Tell the folks at home what they did the time before at bat.
Right.
Mike Miller, take us home.
All right, we'll try. Thank you, Kevin. Brian McQuaid, make sure you speak up whenever you get an opportunity.
I don't have a lot to share. I'm just try doing my clicks, Mike.
Let's see, you got a kid on the team, and you know all the players on the Lisa River Falls team, so you're ahead of me. I don't know. I got a couple football players that I've coached in the Wildcat team, but other than that, I don't really know many of the players.
Are you still coaching
Some
football?
of the parents, I do, yeah.
Yeah?
I still work with the team. Yep. Thanks,
Okay.
Kevin.
Bye, Westy.
Hopefully the game will be over by the time you get back at 7, right? All right, leading off for the Old Abe's is number 8. I'm not even going to try and...
Jack Harris.
Jack Harris, yeah, you help me with names.
I'm not even on the right person right now.
Right, I don't know my cheaters. I didn't even brought my glasses. I got sunglasses, but they don't do me a lot of good. That ball was high, ball 1.
You're doing great already.
Great, thanks. Got a new pitcher for the Wildcats, too. 24.
Oh, geez, I didn't switch it.
Lane Amadon. He was one of my quarterbacks, actually, this year. So I do know Lane.
Well,
good kid, good athlete. Good to see him on the varsity baseball team.
there you go.
Throws a strike there. Only a sophomore, too, so got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Held up on that one. Good pitch, down low. 22 is the count. Little shot to right field. Oh, hustle by the second baseman. Just finds a hole there. A single there.
It's Cal Usgard at second base. He makes some good plays.
He is.
He's a hustler.
He is a heck of a hustler. Good kid, another football player. This is Ian Bauer, number 6 for the Old Abe's. Yeah, Cal's a good kid. His brother, really, really good kids.
Yeah, they are.
One's going to River Falls and one's going to Eau Claire next year, both to play football. I just saw that. Ball out of play here. Right side or left side of the field. You got no balls and 1 strike. Good crowd here tonight.
Yeah, I was just looking at the parking lot.
Runner goes, throw down.
Get him.
Ooh, nice
Oh,
throw.
I
Got him.
got him.
Got him. Nice, heck of a throw. Heck of a throw. Who's our catcher? I can't see his
Colton
name.
Maves.
Colton Maves. Nice throw, Colton. Another shot in the gap there. Try to cut it off. No, it's going to make it to the wall. He's looking at 3. Let's see. Testing the arm. Testing the arm. We got a chance at third.
Him.
Oh, yeah. I got him by a long ways. He's out. Yep, holding the ball. Yep, nice throw. Nice relay for the Wildcats. Good play. Couple good throws there and had him by quite a ways.
Yeah, he was about halfway to third. Cal DeMond's just waiting for him to get to him.
Right, good throw by Cal. High and tight on that one. This is Loken, number 7. Grant Loken. I think he's pitching, or was pitching last inning for him. Another one high. 2-0.
Josh Bottleson just texted me and said we better step up our game without Westy.
Right. You tell Josh to settle down back wherever he's.
That's why we brought you in, Mike.
Right, right. 4-pitch walk there. The population of people watching might be dropping here as the quality of the announcing
as the broadcast goes down.
As the broadcast has gone downhill by a significant margin. This is number 12, David Ankeny. David Ankeny for the Old Abes. David's a right fielder. There's one down a little bit.
I know that Westy doesn't stop watching, though. I got a text once when he left, and it was
right. Hi,
Brian,
Westy.
you need to update the inning.
Right.
Something like that.
Right. Oh, throw over to first. Keeping him honest over there. We got 1 ball and no strikes. 2 out. Top of 5. Pitch, that looked good there. Strike. Nice job, Lane.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah. Yep.
So he's a quarterback. I didn't know that.
Yep, he's one of our quarterbacks. Runner goes. Foul ball. Logan will be heading back to first base. All right. We got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here we go. There it is. Ball to
turn it here.
Short.
Oh, yes, you don't need it. Yeah, you get 2 outs.
Yeah, right. We get an extra credit one for
right.
start next inning with an out, but bobbled up by number 2, our shortstop, Chase Rudolph. Little bobble there, tough play. Play into the hole a little bit, so. Did he score that on an error? I think
yep,
he did.
He did, yes.
So we got an error on our shortstop there.
He's our third error.
Right. Now up is Blake Buer. I think it was pronounced.
I think that's right.
All down low, inside. Blake is the third baseman.
Are you doing book 2?
I'm kinda, not really.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying just to keep track of who's up. Doesn't do me a whole lot of good when I can't read I don't have my cheater, so I can't read the small print. We're just trying to keep it from sinking here, folks. Don't grade us on today's performance. There we go. Nice high strike there. placement. 2-2 is the count. 2 outs. Top of 5. Ooh, hits him. Hit batter there.
Fills the bases.
Does fill the bases.
No, Zinni.
This is in
Honorable mention.
All names team.
Yep.
Zin's Master. I like that. It'd be even better if it was Zen's Master, right? I mean, Master of Zen. All right, the bases are loaded. 2 out, top of 5. Lane throws it. Yeah, good hard fastball. Zinzi was a little behind on that one. 1 strike. Let's see if Lane can work himself out of this one. There it is. Right at second. Field it.
Right.
Got him. Got him. Good
There we
play.
go.
Way to stick with it. Is that Cal Dumond, right?
That was Cal, yep.
Right.
Cal Dumond.
Nice play by Cal. So that's the 3rd out of the inning. No runs were scored. We'll listen for Steve to give us the update.
Off the bench, the Eau Claire Memorial Old A's got no runs. There were 2 hits with 1 error and 3 left on base. They're leading 10-3 at the bottom of the 5th and 12th.
Can you see the hits? I see 12 up there. Is that what I see for hits? Okay.
12 hits.
I have a hard time seeing that scoreboard. You can't see it.
No, I can't really. Yeah, well, I can see from
No,
a
I'm just
distance. If it was sitting in front of me, I couldn't. Let's see what kind of changes we got for the Old A's. Looks like the coach is waiting. Nope. Loken is still pitching, number 7. He'll be pitch again for a 2nd inning here. The Wildcats will bring up Cal Dumond, Colton Maves, and Lane Amadon. If they stay in the same order here, if they don't have any pinch hitters, or looks like Cal is warming up to take that first at bat.
How have you been, Mike?
I've been good.
What have you been
Brian.
up to?
I just got back from Nevada from a golf trip. 8 of us from River Falls went out and hacked it around a little bit. Had a great time.
What part?
Flew into Vegas. We went to Mesquite.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a golfer, so none of us were at the Brian McQuaid level of golf, but we had a couple good players. Actually, Todd Huffman, do you know Todd?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, he's a golfer. He's a good golfer.
He's great.
Jeff Fireeisen was there. He's a pretty good golfer. And
Oh, you guys, okay.
and
Awesome.
we had Aaron Cudd and Brett Norman, who are not good golfers. So we had kind of the
It's a good group of guys, though.
different ends of the spectrum.
Yeah,
and
Fire
I'm
was here
just
yesterday.
joking.
I don't know if he's down there now. He was down to the 3rd baseline yesterday watching.
I don't see anybody standing up behind. I was surprised. Usually that's pretty full. Standing
Right.
up behind the
Yeah, there's
benches
nobody
but
there.
Nobody's there today. It is in the shade. So, all right, leading off is Cal Dumond for the Wildcats. A little low and inside. Oh, hit him in the toe.
Oh, gee.
He's going to get a freebie. I like it. Anyway, Cal, take one for the team there.
Batting now, catcher number 3, Colton Mays.
Next we have our catcher. Made a nice throw last inning. Threw a runner out at second base. Kind of helped us keep runs off the board. We would have scored if they hadn't thrown him out. All right. Ball hit behind us here. Out of play. The ball's in 1 strike on Mr. Maves.
Yeah, we need some runs. Wow. We got
Ball in the dirt there. Good play by the catcher to block it. How's your son doing over at, he's at
is that Concordia?
Concordia in St. Paul, right? How's
Yeah.
that going?
It's good. He loves it. I mean, he loves the team. It's a commitment.
Right.
I think they have practice 3 to 4 hours a day, and have their game days. He had one class he'd take a test, and he'd only been to the class once.
Really? Oh, no. That makes it difficult. Swing through that one. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes on Colton. Yeah, that college baseball is a new level of commitment and
Well, in this area, you're always on the road.
right.
You know, you
Start
can't
the
because they
first-
start in February.
Yep. Not a lot of places to play around here in the middle of February. Ball out of play here. And I'm always amazed looking at the rosters on those college teams. They got 40 to 50 kids on a team.
Yeah, he
and
has
it's-
38, I think, on
Right.
his.
It's
Half
hard
pitchers.
It's kind of like it's kind of like wrestling where there's only 12 guys that can wrestle and they got 40 some guys on their roster, and I mean it's got to be hard to find a place to play and playing times, especially when you come in as a freshman. It's I'm sure it's a challenge. Ball outside.
Oh, you got him.
Yep, it looks like it. I think they
Yeah.
get. No,
Oh,
he was able to work his way around the tag.
wow.
Good play by Cal to kind of
I thought he had
sneak
him.
in around him there. That was a good play by him. 2-2 is the count. Let's see if we can punch a few through here. Shot down the third base line. Out of play.
See the UWRF boys rolling in. That's been fun to have them back.
Yeah, I tell you, I haven't been to a game yet here at watched them, but for a first-year program, they're sure having some success. I mean,
Yeah.
this conference has got to be the most difficult D3 conference in the country. It's I think they've got 2 teams in the top 6 or 7. Whitewater's number 1. I think UW La Crosse is 6 or 7. Oshkosh is always good. Point, obviously, always pretty good. So tough conference to start a program, but they seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, I don't know what their record is. I have came to a couple games. It's just great to have them here. It's great to have them at the field.
Right.
We're just a baseball community. So
Right.
It's just nice to.
Right. It'd be interesting to see how they mapped out the schedule for the field for this spring when you've got the Wildcats practicing and playing games and the Falcons practicing and playing games, and who gets precedence to get the field win. And
They'd be wrapping it up pretty quick, don't they? Maybe a couple weeks left.
right, I think they've got a series this weekend and next weekend at least. There we go. I'll hit down the third base line. Foul. Cal was on the run there. Count is 3-2. Been a long at bat for Mr. Mays.
Colton usually most of his balls seem to go down the third base line.
Gets around
Moves
on
to
it,
the
huh?
left field, yeah.
On the run
going
again.
again.
Looks like he's a good contact hitter. He's making contact, and Coach Bishop is trying to get the wheels in motion, get Cal on the run, and hopefully find a seam here, find a hole. Stay out of a double play. Here's the payoff pitch, 3-2. One again, Cal's going. Another one down the third base line, out of play, or out of,
It's testing my pitch count,
right.
all these fall balls. I don't think we're in danger of getting to 100 though, Steve. We'll
We'll have Steve check your math.
He always does. I I gotta get him. I gotta find out where he wants to go eat. I'm gonna buy him a gift card.
Right.
It's like I don't have to deal with those, and Bill Jensen's here. Got these fill-ins coming in.
Right. Or you don't do this every game?
No, it's only my second. Did yesterday's and then today. But usually Bill Jensen.
Oh.
Who does a great job at color than me.
Let's see if Cal will be on the run again. 3-2. They're kind of keeping close there.
I think he'd be get going just with full count.
At this pace, Westy
He'll be back. He'll get to finish it up.
Get to do the 6th inning. And the payoff pitch. Cal's on the run. Ball's in the air. Oh. Infield, tough play. Oh, foul ball. Oh, my goodness. Al that, and it's another foul ball.
Yeah, there's three guys that wanted
That's
it.
That's hard. You know, and it's some of the fundamentals this early in the season are just tough to drill on, and it's hard to replicate some of the things that come up in practice early in the season. So we'll see if we put Cal in motion again and see what we can do here. It's been a long at bat. Did not go this time.
Fouled again.
Foul tick.
Gosh, is that four or five foul balls?
That's at least. Here's the pitch. Ooh, hits him. All that.
All that's getting hit by a pitch. Yeah.
Right. He's a catcher. He can handle it.
Exactly.
It brings up Lane Abaddon, the pitcher for the Wildcats. Let's see what Lane can do here. That's 2 hit by pitches this inning. They're trying to catch up with our 5. I don't know if they had any earlier today, but that's the second one in a row for the Old Abes. Up with Lane Abaddon with the runners on first and second. Nobody out. Top or bottom of 5. Fixing his helmet there a little bit. See if we can get a hold of one here. Tap foul. The ball is 1 strike.
Westy said he's coming back at 7.
Yeah, he thought the meeting would be over by 7. Must not be a very busy meeting. I had a meeting last night, lasted an hour and a half. Ball. All right, 1-1. Looked like it was pretty close. Lane must have a good eye. Hit down the right field line, out of play. We'll reload it up. Runners on first and second, nobody out.
Thought with the wind blowing out today, we'd see a few home runs. Well, a couple is what I called.
Right.
We had one.
We had one.
We have had one.
Right. I saw the Memorial one. One ball, 2 strikes on Lane Amadon. Keeps the at-bat alive with a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Looking ready to make the pitch. Shot into the, nice.
There you go.
Right over the outstretched hands of the second baseman. All the way to the wall. 1 will score. We're going to bring in the second run. No play at the plate. Stand up double for Lane Amadon. Nice hit. Hit it hard and found a gap. Nice job. Now up for the Wildcats, number 9, Quentin Anderson.
We're back to the top.
No.
Right?
No. Number 9 batter.
Right, then we're back to the top.
Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, back to the backstop. We have a pinch runner in, number 4 for the Wildcats, Ryan Dumont.
Yep.
He advances a third on the wild pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. On Quentin Anderson. High and tight. Ball 2.
Shoot.
Ball hit down, out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner on third. Nobody out. 2 runs are in this half inning, and it's 10-5 is the score. Pitcher looking for the sign. Swings through it. Brings it to 2-2, 22. All up the middle here. We'll score a run. We'll try to get that.
Oh, he's safe.
He beat him out. Yeah,
Oh,
he beat it out. Nice job. Nice job. Cats clawing back. Quentin must be pretty fast. That was he beat that out pretty clearly. Good play. Now we're back up to the top of the order. We've got Chase Rudolph, number 2. Chase is playing what? Shortstop.
Shortstop,
right?
Yep.
Shortstop.
Human vacuum.
10-6 is the score. Bottom of 5. Nobody out. Tap foul. Makes it to the bench.
Running out of balls.
They make more every day. Chase Rudolph. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Runner on first. Quentin Anderson. Good pitch there. Is that right? Get his pitch count up. He's thrown quite a few balls. He hasn't thrown a lot of innings, but he's thrown quite a few pitches here.
He has.
Had a long at bat with Maves. I'd had to have been 13 to 15 pitches by itself. Here's the pitch. High, high, high. One ball, 2 strikes. To the leadoff hitter, number 2, Chase Rudolph. There it is. Hit Hit well out to center field. Let's see.
Oh, it's over.
Track it down. It's out. It's over. It's head. Back to the wall.
He's going to score.
We got a run coming in. Yep.
Oh, he held him up.
He's holding him up. He's holding him up. Nobody out. Smart play by Coach Bishop. Nice little hit by
Chase Rudolph.
That,
I think that might be his second double on the day.
He scored 2 runs. Base and ball, 2B. Yep, he does. First inning, he had led off the game with it. Oh, Memorial coach coming in, make a pitch and change there. Enjoy some music here. What's Steve got for us? Yeah, by request.
The Muppets.
By request. All right, Loken is leaving the game. Cats have clawed their way back. It's 10-6.
All right, I can't see what number this is. If you guys can see that number,
I
let me
can't
know.
either, and I don't have the ability with the.
Can't do any reconnaissance.
Nope. I'm not skilled enough.
I couldn't either.
I'm not skilled enough. What the heck was that, Steve? Oh, here we go. Now we got a little catchy too. Looks like number 2 is coming in.
Throw a headset on her, Mike.
Right? You want a headset? She does not.
No.
Clearly does not. Came from a track meet. So Blake
right.
Muir will be the next pitcher for the Old Abes. I'm not going to even try to keep track of who went where, so I'm sorry out there. I'm no Kevin Westhouse and no Mike Cayley.
Or Bill Jensen.
Or Bill Jensen or anybody else that's ever announced a baseball game on YouTube. So looks like we got a new third baseman here warming up, 20 for the Old Abes. Alex Johnson has gone into third base. So we've got 3 runs in this inning, nobody out. Runners on second and third. And Cal Usgard in second base will be a batter for the Wildcats to face the new pitcher for the Old Abes. All right, Cal steps in. Ball outside. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out. Runners in scoring position. Like took something off that one and got him a swing. 1-1. Another good breaking ball in there down low. Swung over the top of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And our number 2 hitter, Cal Usgard. Cal's sizing him up. Let's see what he got. 7-7 here. Oh, ball's passed. Yeah, good job by the runner on third. No reason to risk it at this point. 10-6. We still got nobody out here, so good play. 22 is the count. Getting the sign from the catcher. All inside on that one.
Takes the count full.
Full count. Walk puts
What happens now,
loads
Mike?
them up for us. The chances are hit by pitch would be a pretty good guess. Let's see what we got. Lean into one here, Cal. Take one for the team. Oh. Working for a walk. Nice. That loads the bases for the Wildcats with our big stick. Brooksy Rivard up. Good hitter. Really good hitter. Was out all of last year, I think, right?
He was, yeah.
All of
I think he
last
played
year.
like maybe a game or two early,
Right.
but that was it.
Had an elbow issue, I think, and
I think it was
good hitter.
labrum.
Was it,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was-
Was it
Yeah, I think so.
shoulder? He's the guy you want up here, I would guess, right? I don't know much about the Wildcat baseball team yet this year, but
We're in a great spot right
Right.
now in the
Right.
in the lineup.
right. Let's see what Brooksy can do here. 1 ball, no strikes. Another one inside. Quite a change from last week, where it was what 1-0 and 3-1 or
Yeah.
2-1 or something
Yeah,
like that.
it was what did was it 3-4 and then
1-0.
1-0. Yeah.
No hit, right? No hitter.
Yeah, no hitter in Chippewa Falls.
Nice.
That's
Ball
that's
flared
down.
out to left field. Let's see, tough play for the runners.
That's
Yeah,
down.
gets past the
Spun
left
away.
fielder. One run will
Let's
score,
get it.
second
Scoring
run will
three.
score. We're going to score 3 runs on this, and Brooks will hold up at second. Boy, that changes things, doesn't it?
Sure it does.
That changes things. Now we're high ball game. Oh, I
Nope.
thought so.
Yep.
I thought
Nope.
it was 1-2 money on the scoreboard. So it's 10-9. The Wildcats have clawed back and made this a ball game. Hurry up, Westy. You call the last inning.
And then he can go.
My career might be officially 1 inning long. Which all the viewers will be happy to.
Yeah, it's too bad we can't see comments right now. I'm
Right.
sure there'd be
Yeah,
some good
no,
ones.
I'm just fine with that. No comments. All 4 of you out there. Oh, that's a good pitch. This young man likes to throw the off-speed stuff. That was a good pitch. So this is number 20. for the
Auden. This is
Wildcats.
Auden Pankinen.
Auden Payton. He's right here and here. There's a strike. No balls and 2 strikes on Auden. See if we can keep this going here. Still nobody out. Ball down third base line, just foul. Down into the Wildcat bullpen. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming up here. Oh,
That looked a little
That's
outside to me.
that was suspicious. That one was looked a little high, but outside. But the umpire did not agree. That's 1 out for the Wildcats. So there's 1 out, runner on second. The tying run's on second, and up to bat for the Wildcats is Landon McQuaid. Landon's playing right field tonight.
Yep.
Is that
It's
right?
in right field.
All right, we got 1 down.
Is this strike zone getting a little bit bigger?
It seems like it. The Falcon coaches must have talked to him in between innings and said, "Hey, let's we gotta practice."
Yeah,
It's
we need to field about 7.
Luckily, we got lights, so
Yeah, Josh Bottleson just texted me and said you better warm him up.
ball hit to short over Rivard. Good play by this shortstop.
Oh,
yeah, he
safe.
bobbled it. He's safe.
Boy, what a good spot to be in right now.
Right.
Huh, Mike?
Right.
Batting now is third baseman number 25, Cal Dumont.
That was E6, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I did not add an error yet.
Cal, we're batted around. Cal
Thank you.
Dumond, who led off the inning and scored. Hit by pitch. Started out with 2 in a row here, so 2 hit by pitches to start the inning, and has led to a big inning for the Wildcats. We've got runners on first and third with 1 out. And Cal Dumond, lefty, coming up here. See if we can get our guy in third, Brooks Broward, in tie the game. Ball hit the other way. I think it's going to work. Yep, we got him.
Safe.
Safe at first.
Oh, my.
And he scored. Brooks scored.
Is this what you expected, Mike?
Like I
We
said,
were
I just
down.
got done with work and was walking in to watch
Yeah,
the
you
end of
already
a
made a
baseball
bad choice
game.
there.
Right. So I was not expecting anything, but we'll take whatever we can get here. Good opportunity for the Wildcats to pick up a win here.
Oh, good block by that catcher.
Let's get a few more runs here and give ourselves a lead. 1 ball, no strikes. We got number 3 for the Wildcats, Colton Maves. Also hit by pitch to start last inning. It's like 12 hit by pitch today, right?
It's a lot.
Yeah, good pitch right down the middle. 1-1.
Colton's been batting really well this year. He's if I'm making a call, I'm saying it's down the third baseline.
You think so?
Yep.
That's you said he likes to
Yep.
pull it, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had a long at bat last time.
Oh,
Again, an off speed. Looked like a curve ball. Off speed pitch. Caught him by surprise. That'd have been a good one to yank down the third baseline.
yeah, he had time.
Yeah, he did. Let's see what he can do here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Colton Maves up. Wildcats looking to take the lead. Hanging in there. Runners return. We got runners on first and second. 1 out. Oh, tap foul.
I mean, pitchers are going to throw like 30 pitches just to
Right.
him.
You can tell he's got a good eye. He's keeping himself alive. Worked his way into a hit by pitch last inning or last at bat. Same inning. Wildcats have Chase Rudolph warming up in the bullpen, so we'll see if we have a pitching change here. It maybe changes the strategy a little bit. From being down 10-3 or 4 to tied or ahead and going into the ball is in play. Shortstop. Good throw over to first. Oh, I would say he pulled his foot, but it's a little technical. If you look at that, it looked like he pulled his foot to square up to catch the ball. So, but they're going to get that every time. They're going to call that. So good ball, good play by the shortstop. Get the out. It's now 2 outs. Now we got 2 guys in scoring position, and we got number 24, Lane Amadon, back up.
Getting some text. Jeff Olson just texted in.
I know.
Like, what a game.
Right. His wife just texted me. I work with Carrie, his
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah.
He's the guy that's lit. There's
Great family.
He's the one.
He should
he's
be
the
up
one watching.
here.
Right.
He could probably.
Jeff,
leave
it's an
now.
It's an all call. It's an all call. Bring your wife with you, and you guys could do the kind of like what Greg Peters, Jenna Peters, right? Don't they do the girls basketball together? All right. No No balls, 2 strikes on Lane Amadon. Runners on second and third. Swing and a miss. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning for the Wildcats. They score 7 runs to tie the game 10-10. But after 5 complete, it is 10-10.
In the bottom of the 5th, the Wildcats tied the game on 7 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error.
The UWF baseball team go for a run. Let's go over to Hoffman and work on.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's use those fields.
Use the softball fields. All right.
Yep,
So
Chase
Wildcats,
Rudolph coming
Chase
in.
Rudolph coming in. Again, I'm not going to try to keep track of who's placing who here. We got someone going into shortstop. Number 7, maybe? Is that Cal? Nope, he's rocking over to second base. We're not going to play with a shortstop this inning, I guess.
I think Cal will be playing short. We got Brooks now at 3rd.
Yep, Brooks is at 3rd. Cal
I could
Dumont
see
is at.
Usgard staying there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Cal
Riley.
Dumont's at second base.
Riley's going to 1st.
Okay. That's who we were waiting for. Riley.
All right.
Maybe
so-
at the popcorn stand or something.
Oh my gosh, he's a funny kid.
He's a really just wonderful kids.
Yep.
Those two, they're really, really good kids. He got 1 catch and now he's ready to go. Look at him, he's ready.
Now pitching for the Wildcats, number 2, Chase Rudolph.
All right, getting him at a pitcher.
All right, leading off for the Old Apes.
Top of the 6th inning for the Old Clare Memorial Old Apes is third baseman number 5, Ryan Reisman.
Ryan Reisman will be leading it off.
There's no way Westy thought he was coming back to finish this.
I hope he doesn't look at the books because I've clearly missed somebody because I have the last guy, Zinsman, up to bat, but
He was
I
he
know.
got the last out
I know, I missed that.
at second base, I believe.
whatever, I don't care. All right, Ryan Reisman, number 5 for the Old Aves, with Chase Rudolph pitching for the Wildcats. Up and out of play.
What do you throw here? Nothing close.
Just throw it hard. Throw it across the plate. Let him hit it. You get in trouble when you start walking guys and hitting guys and giving them free passes. Gotta bend his back a little bit. Get it down. Get the ball down in the strike zone here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball outside.
All right.
Count
Worked
is-
ahead right away.
Yep.
2-0-2 and
Count is full. There it is.
there you go.
Good throw. Throw it hard right down the middle.
Batting now is number 19, left fielder Ben Strayer.
Ben Strayer will be batting, left fielder for the Old Aves. Ball high.
Oh, there you go.
Nice strike. Nice strike. Boy, these pitchers work fast. I like that.
I
That
do too.
That helps. That helps everybody. Keeps the fielders minding the game and just grip it and rip it. Throw it.
Oh.
Good ball. Good pitch. Inside. Because he took something off it. We got 1 ball and 2 strikes on the number 8 hitter, Ben Strayer.
There you go.
Another K for the Wildcats for number 2, Chase Rudolph. That's 2 out.
He's looking good.
Yeah, he is. Has he pitched a lot this year? Is he
Uh,
one of the
I mean, we're
regular
early in the
rotation?
season, but
Right.
he'll be definitely one of the pitchers that we use for
Right.
sure.
All right, number 20 now for the Old Abes. That is Alex Johnson batting. Looks like he's got some confidence after a couple balls of that first pitcher. He's just throwing back and throwing strikes. I jinxed him.
All right.
1-1 here. Brady.
Yeah, I'm off on my batters.
Brady,
right now.
Brady is the number 9 hitter, and
Don't
nice catch.
Oh!
Heck of a catch by our center fielder. Is that Pinkinen, right?
Yep. That was Auden.
Auden Pinkinen. Nice catch out there in center field on a line drive type ball. So great. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Just what the Wildcats need to get back up and get bats back in their hand.
Off the bat, Mike, I didn't think he was going to get there.
It kind of hung in the air for him, didn't it?
I
agree.
A great catch.
It was. Came in hard on it.
Oh, he's back. The Godfather.
Is he? Oh,
he's back.
Your wishes have been granted. I'm gonna slide back over.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's gonna be able to read the book that I've been keeping, but here we go.
Name tag on and all.
Right. Oh,
yeah.
Here he is. You got to turn his microphone.
Well, hello. Good
you're
evening.
Back.
I can't believe it. I'm in the council meeting, and I peeked up between my items, and I'm like, God, it's 10-9, and it's 10-10. I'm like, I'm going to get back there. This could be the longest game
You weren't
in history.
listening, though, were you?
Heck no. Got one of my
good.
I got one of my agenda items.
Well,
I got one of my agenda items pulled off of consent agenda, so we had to talk to it, but we got it all passed. So.
Well, we have a great game going on here, but we lost half our viewers.
Well,
oh, no.
I was going to go the other direction with it. As long as you weren't listening, Kevin, it's gone fantastic. And
you guys have done a great job.
There's been an outcry from the vast wilderness saying, "Hey, you know what? Maybe we should make a change. Maybe Kevin should."
You should go. Right? Yeah. Exactly. I get it. So let me see here. I'm just making sure I get all my shots set. Here we go. What are we in? Top of the sixth.
Don't try to read the
all
book.
knotted up at 10 apiece. Looks like a Rodney Dangerfield scorecard after 9 holes.
Right. It was not done. Only
Mike,
missed one at bat. There was 2-3 outs last.
Mike and Brian, what a great job you guys did. I can't believe I'm back here. We got 2 innings to play. This could be the longest high school game in the state history.
Technically a
chopper to the right side, ground ball, gathered onto first. Got him by 2 steps. Nice play out there. So you're second base.
So let me be clear. You're supposed to describe what the play is and not just let it be watched and for themselves.
Well, that was Quentin Anderson. We had a 4-3. There's one out. Yeah, we got to. Now we go back to Chase Rudolph. Chase looks like he walked and scored his last time up. Grounded out to third in the third. Walked in the score in the second and doubled back in the first. He scored 3 runs today. How about that? Fastball just misses on the outside corner. 1 ball, no strikes. You guys did great. But I saw 10-10, and I kind of got excited to get back.
We were excited to have you back, Kevin.
Going, no, heck no. Chopper left side, ground ball, gathered, throw across the infield, stretch, and you saw it at home. Got him by 2 steps. You didn't bring him that shot right there when
I did not. I tried. No, I didn't even try. There you go.
So
That's what that.
This is, you have to get the right camera here matched up with the shot here, and then you can zoom it there.
You lost me at the right
camera. Yeah. All right, here we go. 2 in the bucket. We're in the bottom of the 6th, all knotted at 10s. Cal Usgard. Wind is just flittering out towards left now. I suppose something high could help it a little bit, but you're going to have to get into one pretty good to get one out of here. 2 in the bucket. See if we can put a nickel in the merry-go-round with 2 outs, huh? Ooh. Swings through that little slide piece. Now it's 0-2 on 2-hole hitter Cal Usgard. Usgard's got 2 hits today. He's 2 for 3 with a walk.
Brian, can you come over here and do that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Those chairs, they'll slide. They'll go back quick.
No balls and 2 strikes. Here he comes. That's away. So do we know who's on the mound for Memorial?
Numbers
2. Jack who is it on your card right in front?
Blake
Blake Buer. Yep.
Buer, yep.
Buer. Blake Buer.
We'll go with Boer.
Boer. It's Boer. I have it in phonetic Booer. So Boer set. Stares in, has what he likes, the high knee kick, and here comes the 1-2 pitch. Little chin music there. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 10's on the board. You're in for, this is an instant classic tonight. Wildcats are up 3-0. Then they went down 10-3. I went to the city council meeting. I come back, it's 10-10. Away now, 3-2.
Right.
Now, I think
maybe the Wildcats would have preferred you stay at the
I was just going to say, on the way over back, I'm like, ooh, this could be bad karma. As soon as I left, they scored 7. On the way back, I hope I didn't throw a stick in the spokes.
You could have had a couple more pieces of hot ham over by at home.
Flown up right side. Right fielder going back. Watch the sun. That's a tough ball. It's down! Runner digs around second. He's thinking about
Cal's
3.
He'll get there.
Here he comes digging into third. Sliding in safe. Give him a little high. There it is. Come on, Karate Kid. Give it to him in the dugout.
Oh, he's not.
There it is. There it is.
That must be a thing this year.
It is.
Guys,
it is.
Right? I see they give away
A 2 out.
Mr. Miyagi award or something.
Yeah.
2 out. They're going to get that an E9. Doesn't matter. He's on third with 2 outs.
That was a tough play, though.
The sun, I'm telling you, that's a sun ball. That's a tough play there.
Yeah, it is very tough.
Hey, now we go to your Brooks Rivard. Who else would you want to have up right now except Brooks Rivard, huh?
He's the guy.
Brooksy. He's due. Scored his last time up. I don't know if he got a hit, though.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so he's the one got a hit and then a run scored.
Bases were loaded, and he was up a couple RBIs.
Brooks is
actually he cleared the bases.
He did. He cleared the bases. He had a double.
Brooks is he's already been the Sandlot Samurai of the game, and so I don't know if he could give it out twice, but he's looking.
Oh, there you go.
It hit him.
It
hit him. It's too bad it hit him.
Shoot.
It's too bad it hit him because the run would have scored if it got by the catcher there. But Brooksy's on, hit by pitch.
See if Coach Bishop comes up with a.
So it's first and third.
Maybe
Runners at the corners now for the Cats. The big run right there, though. Boy, you go ahead here by 1, and then you hold them at the top of the 7th, and you pack up the bags and get out of here. Right now, Auden Pankinen going to have a shot at it. He's due. He's hitless today. How about right now, Auden? Hitting in the 4 spot, right where you want to be if you're the Cats. Runners at the corners. The go-ahead run at third. Ball gets away. Here comes a play at the plate. Safe! Wildcats take the lead.
That's what we needed right there.
He didn't get a great jump, fellas.
He did not.
He did not get a great jump, and we're going to have a close play. And then Coach Bishop says, go, go, go. They get down. Let's get look at the high fives in the dugout right here. Look at that. High fives all the way in there. You bet. They take the lead 11-10.
He hesitated just a little bit coming off.
Right? Just a little bit, and that almost cost him, but he was able to sneak in. Runs, scores. Wildcats take the lead, and they are in position now to steal one tonight. Little slide piece on the outside corner. Now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's another run at second base in your foreground. Old big double twos right there, right in your standing right in your living room with you, right in front of your couch.
Oh.
Had him way out in front.
He did.
Pulled the string on that.
He sure did.
That was a grown-up pitch right there, wasn't it?
Sure was.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 1 in. Wildcats with an 11-10 lead. Boer set. Check swing, ball gets away. And the runner will go down to third. He said he went around out there, and that's going to do it. They'll tag him out. We'll head into the visitors' dugout. So they're going to say that Pankinen went around, struck out swinging. That'll do it. But, and more importantly, the Wildcats plate the go-ahead run on a pass ball. 1 run on no hits. There was an error, and 1 left. After 6 complete now here at First National Bank of River Falls Field. It's your River Falls Wildcats 11, the Old Abe's from Montclair Memorial 10, and we're going to the top of the 7th. All right, the pressure's on all you folks in the booth here. I'm going to pull this up right here. So on the screen, every night we have this award. It's called Sandlot Samurai of the Game. They have a thing going this year, and if we win, we get to. It's going to be our responsibility to choose from the Wildcat team the Sandlot Samurai of the Game. I'm sure you guys have got a whiteboard going of who that might be.
Right.
The whole game.
I mean, Brooks Rivard has already won it this year. We kind of have an unwritten rule. We want to spread that around a little bit. So it's been Brooks Rivard, Pankinen, and Jeffers have won it here at home. So think beyond that and who might be that key player there in that big inning, in that big 7-run inning, who might be your Sandlot Samurai of the game here for the Wildcats. Should we hold on?
I got someone in mind. But
Okay. We're not. No, don't jinx it yet. It's all right. We're in. Because you were here to see that, I'm going to go with your folks' answer. I think, Mike, it's probably the monkeys on your back tonight to call that. But that's brought to you by Patax Family Market since 1912, the Sandlot Samurai of the game. So I go downfield then, and we get an interview. We put the hakamaki on their head.
Nice.
And it's a pretty big deal, Mike.
Right. I like it.
Who's up?
Number 8, Jack Harris.
All right,
here we go.
Make sure I get the right batter up here.
All right.
There he is.
Harris flies one. Where are we going with that?
Left field.
Left field back at the track. That's one hops the base of the wall. Right off the Serve Pro sign in deep left field. And a leadoff double for Jack Harris. He's a 2-hole hitter, and he put a juice into that, and he almost – now we go to Ian Bauer. He almost tied it up right there, guys.
Yeah, it was close. That one hopped the wall, right?
One hop the wall right out at Serve Pro, 715-381-2266. Call Serve Pro today for all of your restoration needs. That's an unwritten rule I have, too. If ball hits the sign, you get their name called out.
They get the name.
Mm-hmm. Nobody out, runner a second. He shows bunt. Now going to call balk. And on down to third will go the runner. That's a big deal right there, guys.
That's not.
So he balks him to third.
Let's see if the Cats play in here.
Now.
Come up in the infield grass.
And do you suicide squeeze him in? Not today. Fly ball, left field. Left field. That's down. And run plates.
Don't throw it there.
Run plates. And we're tied at 11. Tied at 11. A runner at first. And there is still nobody out here in the 7th. This game's picked up right where it left off when I left. I don't know if you noticed or not. But
he threw it away.
Threw that into the rhubarb. And on down to second goes the runner. He's going to not hit the brakes, and he's headed towards third. And now the ball gets away again. That almost into the neighbor's rhubarb. And he'll be at third. So the ball gets away, air on the throw, never hit the brakes. Ball goes down the third baseline, and there's that runner at third now for Eau Claire with nobody out. And now we got a conference on the mound. Let's go do some lip reading. Mike, this is where you come in. You lip read.
All
here.
right, guys, we got to get settled down here.
Let's get it zoomed in.
Right?
There we
Here's
go.
what we're going to do. We're going to try to cut the run off at the plate.
Yeah. Settle down. We're still tied.
Right. Don't panic. Throw strikes.
Coach
Make
Bissell
plays, gets out.
he looks pretty calm.
He does. This
Cooler.
This isn't his first rodeo.
Cooler than the other side of the pillow.
And he already knows by now that you're zoomed in on him.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So he's covering his mouth.
What do you think if you asked him if he could put a
Mike,
microphone?
I did. He said he might consider that actually. Wouldn't that
really?
be fun? Yeah.
That would be fun.
So we're gonna maybe pick a non-conference game and do that.
All right.
All right. So there's this runner over there at third.
Oof.
Check swing, foul. It's
That's
0-1.
Is that a strike? He either hit him or it
So Chase Rudolph.
threw a strike.
Chase Rudolph trying to get her done for the Cats here. It's a runner at third. The go-ahead run standing right there, 90 feet away. That's high. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. There's 1 in. We're all tied at 11. I thought 10 would do it tonight. That's just a little high as well. Now 2-1. Some of you Wildcat fans are yelling at your television right now. That's top of the zone. But nope, called the ball. 2-1. The pitch. Gassed him up upstairs. Got him to go chase there. Now 2-2. How about this ending, huh?
Wow.
We've been playing for 2 hours and 45 minutes. A long one. The 2-2.
There you go.
Nice job by the catcher, Colton Maves, to hang on to that. And down goes Grant Locken, the 4-hole hitter, swinging. Now there's one out. We go to David Ankeny. Ankeny's been hit by a pitch twice. He's doubled and scored and reached on an error. And they want to get that guy in right there, that go-ahead run at third base. The Wildcats want to put a lid on it right now. Chase just a bit upstairs on his release. Close, right around it. 1 ball, no strikes. Working quickly. Shows bunt, suicide squeeze. That's a situation there where that suicide squeeze kind of safe. If Brooks Rivard is going to charge over there at third, that runner can just go right with the fielder. Right.
Safety squeeze.
Safety squeeze. Safety squeeze again. It's down. And a little protection swing there. Got up in his kitchen.
That's how they
fouled it away. It's 2-1.
When I played high school baseball, that's what they taught you.
Throw it right at him.
Right at
him.
Right at his chest.
Yep. And that's kind of what happened there. Yeah, what happened there.
High and tight.
And he has to go in, he has to go in protection mode.
Right. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Let's see if they keep it on here.
Nope, swinging away. That's high. Now 3-1. He's been consistently in the same spot, hasn't he, with that fastball?
Yep.
Boy, they're really scratching and clawing, trying to get that runner in from third. And Chase Rudolph and the Wildcats trying to put a lid on it. The pitch. He walked him. So now it's runners at the corners with 1 out, and we go to Blake Boer.
Memorial gets creative with their base running, right? Runner on first. Early release or
delayed steal. Then they try to get into a pickle.
Like that, right?
I would ignore him if they try to get into a pickle and give him the second base because they want to draw that throw down, right? They want to draw that throw and try to get that guy from third in. So I wouldn't pay him a lot of attention. Shows bunt, safety squeeze situation again. Call the ball consistently up in the zone.
Yep.
I think I'm going to give you this shot here. This is going to be the best look for you to watch this play develop at third base. Boer at the plate. Rudolph set. It's down right in front of the plate. Yep.
Nope. Don't throw it. Don't throw it. Don't throw that.
Threw it away down the first baseline. Run scores.
Just hold it.
So what happened there was the catcher got it. He was waiting for the first baseman charged. So he was waiting for the second baseman to get over, and then it was going to be a really tight play. And as Mike Miller saw that developing, he's like, that's not going to work out.
No,
don't throw it. And then they forced the throw, threw it kind of behind the second baseman trying to cover the base. It got away from him, and the run plated from third.
Right.
Good bunt. Shows it again, popped up.
And the worst case is the bases are loaded, right? Now you got to force out at any.
Right. So you just eat it.
Right.
But now it's first and third again, then they take the lead. Yeah, that one hurt a little bit. That one had a little sting to it, didn't it?
Yep.
Step off, step off, step off, step off. There you go. I don't know if I heard him, but the Wildcats dugout there should have just been yelling, step off, step off,
back
step
off. The
off.
mound, right. Last thing you want to do is
balk him in. They tried.
Bring him in.
Second and third. They got 2 more out there. Little murmur over the crowd.
I better give the old Abes their run, huh?
Eau Claire fans are just screaming at their television.
They are, right? I don't know.
Give us the run.
It's Wildcat math for you right there.
It was that.
Spooner, railroader math.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Popped up, foul, and out of play. Sun setting here at First National Bank at River Falls Field. Tyler Nelson's a shutout to Cody Olson at first base coach. That's was in the top of the inning, not right now. That's upstairs, now 1-2. Yeah, they still have 2 on out there, just 1 out. Old Abes have taken the lead 12-11. The 1-2 pitch, flown up. That's going to be deep enough to score a run. And caught. And run will plate on the sacrifice fly. Deep sacrifice fly off the bat of Zinsmaster. F8, get the run. Sack. 2 down. Now we go to Ryan Reisman with 2 in the bucket. Yeah, he just hit that deep enough. Nothing, spectacular, but that's just what you have to do as the batter there. You get it deep enough into the outfield, and, you get the sack fly.
Did his job.
That's the best way to say that, Mike. Just did his job. They still have 1 more out there. Wildcats want to go in just down by 2 and give themselves a chance. Nice fastball in the outside corner off the arm of Chase Rudolph right there. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 in the bucket. The pitch. That's high. It's now 2-1. 3 in here for Eau Claire in the top of the 7th. They were down by a run going into the top of this inning. Now 3-1.
Find your release point there, young man.
Ben Strayer waits on deck.
There it is.
Ground ball. That's past the third baseman.
Oh,
Fair ball out into left field. Run scores. Throw into second. No throw. Look at Brooksy. He's like, that's foul. Look at him. He's standing there. It was close.
I thought it was foul, too.
I mean, you can't go to the base ump on that. That just wouldn't happen. Home plate umpires got the look at that, and he didn't hesitate much, did he, guys?
He did not. Looked like he called it right away. I thought it was.
You thought from here, I'm with you. Another run scores. Now we get a Strayer who hits solid hit into left field. That's down. They're going to score another one. Here comes a runner around third. Cut it off. But Strayer with a 2-out RBI single. And they played another one. Hit parade continues here in the 7th.
Memorial can hit the baseball. Got some hitters.
Number 20 up is Alex Johnson is in here. Yeah, they're hitting it around the park, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I'm going to own this. I'm bad luck tonight. That's all I've seen.
That's caught.
Another one right at the shortstop. And that'll do her. So line out to short, but not before. They plate 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits and an error and 1 left. 4 hits. 5 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors and 1 left. After 6 1/2 innings of play now from First National Bank of River Falls Field in River Falls, Wisconsin. It is the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes 15, the River Falls Wildcats 11. Your scoreboard is correct. That is not a typo. Hey, you were down 10-3. I don't think you should be afraid of being down by 4. How about that?
Fair. They put up 7 runs in the 5th.
So number 2 is back out there. Blake Boer still on the mound. Looking ahead to the Wildcat bottom of the 7th, they're going middle of the order. Landon McQuaid, Cal Dumond, and Colton Maves are due up 5, 6, and 7. Does that sound like runs to you, fellas?
Sure it does.
I like that.
Let's see what we can do here.
I like what Steve's doing with the music right here. A little shake it off.
Is appropriate.
We give Landon McQuaid his major league close-up shot there for you, Brian.
There you go. Thank you.
His nickname is Beano.
Yeah,
How did he get that?
I have to think to call him Landon. He's always been Beano.
How does he get that nickname?
He when he was a kid, I called him Landbino. Chase couldn't say it. He's called him Beano, and it just stuck. So ever since he's been a baby, he's been Beano.
Beano.
He's Beano tonight. Finding the count 0-1. Beano looking to get one through here.
Right.
Work his way on base.
We just need runners.
Need
Starts
base
with one.
Starts with one. Take one bite of the elephant at a time here, huh? Landon McQuaid, 5, 6, and 7. McQuaid, Dumond, Maves. The 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. That's away now, 2-1. I'm not sure 15 is enough. I think 16 might be the number tonight.
It might be.
I remember you saying that at 4.
Right? Oh, yeah, we were debating if 4 was enough. We agreed 4 wasn't enough.
Yeah, 4 was not enough, clearly.
Some high gas, swings through that. Now it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Wildcats down by 4. See if we can find a base runner. What a beautiful evening here in River Falls, Wisconsin. Nary a cloud, real light breeze. The 2-2. Softly hit, left side, and just foul. Boy, that would have been a nice swinging bunt there, right? He might have been able to beat that out. The Speedy Beano McCheese.
Must have his mother's speed then.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Boer rocks, and here he comes. Little jam shot. Right side, and that is going to be out of play. That's 17 rows back. Everybody's good down there. Got up on his fists a little bit there. He'll live for another pitch. We stick at 2-2. Hey, who's enjoying this game? The viewership is growing on this dandy. Instant classic almost. It might be. The 2-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 looking, and Beano did not like that call. He didn't like the call. 1 down.
Cal Dumond.
Still got 2 outs to work with. Now we're at Cal Dumond. Wear one, anything.
Whatever it takes.
Skips in there, low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's 1 in the bucket. Wildcats have 2 outs to work with. They're down by 4. It's going to make for a really good headline tomorrow if you can pull this one out. That misses. Kevin Westhouse, Mike Miller, Brian McQuaid bringing you the action tonight. These guys did a great job for 45 minutes in the middle frames.
I would take a vote on that.
Yeah.
You guys put up 7 runs. Not bad. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. He walked him.
All right, base runner.
I can't wait to say the tying run is in the on-deck circle. Not yet. Colton Maves is going to get a shot at it here. He's got a hit today. He's 1 for 2. He walked and hit by a pitch, so he's been on base 3 times.
Kevin, he had 1 at bat. I bet he had 15 pitches.
Really, just
Oh my
worked it.
Gosh,
It had to have been 15 pitches, and then he gets hit. Then he
he
gets
got
hit by
a pitch.
Away. Throw back down. Just in there safely. A little back pick operation there from catcher Jack Harris. He still has some arm left.
Yeah.
Throws down an aspirin and almost gets Dumont on a back pick. Not today. I don't think he's going anywhere down by 4, but we'll keep an eye on him. Nice, safe 3 3/4 step lead. Strike. Yeah, I'm going to call this a 3.5 step lead with a toe pick. That's it. 1, 2, 3, and a toe pick. That's it. On the end of that. He's got the I'm not going anywhere lead down by 4. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That's down. Now 2-1 on Colton Maves. Lane Amadon waits on deck. Excuse me, Riley Usgard. Riley Usgard is in the on-deck circle, swinging a bat. That's hit pretty well in the center field. Center fielder going back. He's got a beat on it. Reaches up and makes the catch.
Nice catch by the center fielder.
Yeah, that was
Nice
a
catch.
Really nice catch out there by Ben Strayer. I believe that's still Ben out there. That ball was hit a ton. That was a flush rocket into center, straight away center field. Yep. He gets back on that, reaches up, hits so hard the ball hit his glove and pulled him down. And there's 2 down now on a well-struck baseball.
See what Riley can do here.
So I'm going to put that as a line out to center. There's 2 down. Then we'll go to Lane Amadon.
Nope.
Riley
Riley
Usgard. Yep,
Usgard, yeah.
thank you. So Usgard is in here. Down 0-1. Last chance for the Cats. Yeah, now that the sun's set, this shot gets really good right here.
Yeah, that's a pretty sight.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 in the bucket. Wildcats trying to find a way with 2. The 1-1 pitch. That one's there to me. He's now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first. Wildcats down by 4. Now they're down to their last strike. Blake Boer trying to shut the door. Clare Memorial Old Abe's trying to sneak out of here with 1 tonight. Strike 3 looking. And that'll do it. So I'm going to head down field side and get a word. And we're going to have the Miyagi Warrior of the game. The coaches will pick that tonight. So we don't pick if they lose, the coaches pick.
The coaches pick.
So, so you put a final up there, Brian?
Yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm matching the scoreboard.
Okay. There you go. So
looks like it.
So the Miyagi Warrior Award, I'm going to go down to field side and we'll get a word. I'm going to let this breathe 1 second. I'm going to put up there. So, all right, so I'm going to head down field side. I'm going to pull up that, and we'll put this right here. Okay, and I'll go down there and get the Patax Family Market Miyagi Warrior Award. See you field side, folks.
This is where the dead air comes in.
This is
Brian.
it. Yeah, this is it. This is no different than. This is exactly what happened when he left.
Right. Right. So a recap: the Wildcats
Check 1, 2. You got me?
got
Yep.
Yep. Wildcats started the game well, scored 3 runs in the first 2 innings, up 3-0, and then gave up 4 in the bottom or the top of the third. And then gave up a bunch in the fourth to be down 10-3, and they come back to tie it and then give up 4 runs or 5 runs in the bottom of or the top of the seventh. So it was a good effort, and I'm sure Coach will use this as an opportunity as a learning opportunity for the kids, and it's a long, it's a quick season, but it's a long season. There's a lot of games. They play a lot of games in a hurry, and so they'll come back and play strong on Thursday.
I'm sure Thursday will look a little bit different, hopefully, and you can't tell you how great for Eau Claire to stay with it. I mean, it's easy to get deflated after team putting 7 runs up on you,
right?
And they came back and just kept.
They did what they needed to do.
Yeah. So what do? You just got to tip your cap to them. I mean.
Yep. Kevin's down there waiting for the coaches to finish their post-game speech, and
still a great day. I mean, good day to be here.
Right.
We're so lucky to have this field.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spot, and a lot of volunteers make this field happen. I know a lot of people do a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't even know about,
right?
And to keep this thing in tip-top shape, and having the university here is going to certainly help from a financial standpoint. University's paying rent, and so it certainly takes some of the burden off the financial side of it. So that helps.
But it makes sense for them to play here too.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
You have this field here. Why would you not use it?
Right. All right. We're going to bring in our Miyagi Warrior. Looks like number 12 the coaches have selected, Kingston Quinn.
I'm with Kingston Quinn, who is our Miyagi Warrior of the game tonight. Kingston, come on over. I'm going to put the hakamaki on you tonight.
Got to get his hair all right.
Kingston, Miyagi Warrior of the game tonight. This is a tough one. This is going to take some warrior spirit tonight, some Miyagi Warrior spirit. You're down by 7. Your team battles back. You find a way to take the lead. What do you personally take away from this game tonight that you're going to take on in your life?
Everyone did their best tonight. Everyone hit the ball. We were cheering on our teammates. Our dugout, I thought, came back and really encouraged our players toward the end, but upsetting loss. But I think everyone did their best they could today.
When you were down 10-3, Kingston, in the dugout, did your team still believe?
Yeah, and I think scoreboard shows that in the 5th inning, put up 7 when we were in a tough spot. So, everyone did their part in chipping away.
You're down 10-3. Who kicked the bat rack to loosen up those bats?
I don't know. It was kind of a team effort. Everyone did their part, like I said again, but I don't know.
Well, you said something important there, and I'll let you close on this. Team effort. It's always a team effort. It's the guys in the field. It's the guys in the dugout. It's the guys pinch running. It's the guys yelling back. It's the guys. It's a team effort. So tonight, great team effort. Kingston, the Miyagi Warrior of the game. You earned that tonight. Tough loss. You guys are going to learn from this tonight and keep pressing forward. Kingston Quinn, thanks for taking the time. All right, let's take this right back upstairs to Mr. Mike Miller.
All right, here we go.
There you go, Mike.
He
took his head off. He's like,
I was halfway down to the
he's like,
swinging bridge.
Bye, Steve.
Bye, Steve.
He's like, yeah,
halfway down to swinging bridge, and right. So anyway, good effort tonight by the boys. They came back and just at the end it wasn't quite enough. So they play again on Thursday against the same team, right? They're playing the same team.
Yep.
And watch, it'll be a 1-0 game done in about an hour and a half. So that's the way it works. That's baseball for you. So anyway, that's it for tonight. Wildcats lose a tough one. And thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Mike. Thanks for we're just both filling in.
Right.
So.
Right. Kevin's coming back up. So I think we're done. Have a good night, everybody, and thank you from the First National Bank of River Falls Field in River Falls, Wisconsin. See ya
What do you think? We put a big red bow around this thing.
We were already doing that.
You already did it, yeah. Well, let's. I'll put one last little piece of wrapping paper on this thing, and we'll call it good. On behalf of my great color commentators and play-by-play commentators, and Mike Miller just filling in a pinch tonight, did a great job, wonderful job. You guys brought the good luck. Mike Miller, Brian McQuaid, thank you so much, Brian, for filling in the last 2 nights.
Yep.
You've done a wonderful job. So thank you. Thanks, Mike. See you, Mrs. Miller. Hey, it was a great game. Game time, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Not bad. Not good, but not bad either.
Exactly.
No, it was an exciting baseball game. Kids battled. Came up a little short tonight. And Kingston did a nice job in the interview.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Handled himself really well. So,
Right.
All right, we'll call it good.
All right.
Again, I'm Kevin Westhouse. Thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until Friday night, good night, everyone.